Yo, 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 yo. What is good, everybody? Happy Monday. It's crazy out here, y'all. It's insane. Matter of fact, let me share my screen. But we are live on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. Um, if y'all didn't know, this war is it's interesting. It's interesting. It is going to it's going to be it's going to take an interesting toll on the markets. But we're here to kind of see what happens. It looks like it's been a volatile morning, that's for sure. So it's actually just been a volatile weekend. Ever since the market opened up, we got down like 40 points on ES. I think we gapped down like 100 points on NQ. So yeah, it's been pretty nuts. It's been pretty nuts. Um, I am still kind of currently working on my pre-market plan, and Hobbs is backstage working on changing his kids' appointments. So on top of that, my wife has COVID, so it's been interesting. I kicked out of my room. Right now I'm streaming from my kitchen table. This is called dedication. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. We're gonna have like a little date day because it's Columbus Day. Happy Indigenous People Columbus Day, whatever you want to call it. But she ended up getting COVID, so now she's stuck in the room sick, and I'm fighting for my life not to get COVID. I took like a COVID test yesterday. Kids took COVID tests, all negative, so I feel fine. But yeah, it's been one of those weekends. It's been one of those weekends. I gotta get my volume indicator back up. There we go. Let's see. Do we have news or something at 9? That was a crazy candle. Well, no news. There's a lot of volume coming in, but yeah, I think this session is going to be pretty good. Hopefully, I know it's a holiday. I think the bond markets are closed today, but I think we're going to have a pretty good session on the day. What up, man?
What up, bro? What's going on, man? Yeah, wifey and I scheduled dinner appointments 6 months out.
He's trying to be modest. He ain't scheduled them shits.
I didn't schedule, but my wife scheduled everything, bro. She's like the yin to my yang, so to speak. The reason why we work is because we know we both agree on what our strong suits are, and scheduling and making sure everybody is in the right spot and all that stuff. I just don't like doing that shit no more. But she scheduled these checkup appointments 6 months out, and 6 months ago she was working from home, so it didn't matter what time it was. You know what I mean? So
True.
she had she surprised me. It was like, yeah, the kids got appointments this morning at 9 a.m. I'm like, I'm not taking them to no daggone appointment. Like I didn't say it like that. I was like, I'll take them, but then I thought about it. My son's been missing a lot of math class, and I was like, you know what? No, like he needs to go to math class. So shout out to my kid for getting me out of it. So she's rescheduling an appointment right now. So did you repost this? Oh, let me go to my Twitter and
remember
pin
we
this
got
up.
Yeah, you got to pin the live stream.
Yeah, let me go pin the live stream.
Bro,
here.
I just saw what you sent me. I'm not surprised.
Wait, what did I send you?
About Rippy.
Rippy?
Yeah, Rippy God. Look, if y'all haven't been on Twitter, Twitter world has been going nuts.
Jada?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I don't know the name of the dude that I sent you. Is that the name of the guy that I sent you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually
followed Jada. You gonna say Rippy guy? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. If y'all haven't been on Twitter, Twitter's been a cesspool of craziness lately because of this whole war.
Wild. It's been wild, but screw that, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Look, let's get into this pre-market plan. I know Justin was kind of busy with his wife. She's got a lot of things going on over there.
I already let him know.
His wife's super needy anyway. I'm just kidding. Shout out to my homie. That's my homie. His wife is my homie.
She's not even listening, bro. She's dying.
That's fine. I was just giving her a shout out anyway. Funny story. I actually met Justin's wife before I met him, right? And she's always been the homie. So hope she getting better. Hope she feels better.
Can you hear her coughing?
No, I can't.
Okay, well that's probably good. She was like, you can't stream in here because I'm gonna be coughing and sneezing and sniffling. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, so let's just get right into this pre-market plan because, man, let me tell you guys something. I'm glad I put those rules in place last week because I was feeling extreme FOMO to play the market Sunday night because I just knew the market was going to dump. There was no question in my mind. I called Justin. I said, here's what's going to happen at 5 p.m. I said, we're going to gap down massively on NQ and ES, and oil's going to go through the roof. I kid you not, I forgot it was 5 o'clock and I started watching that trash ass Cowboy game. But
it was pretty bad.
I forgot it was 9 a.m. Justin sent me a bomb gift. I was like, what happened? He's like, yo, the market just dumped 40 points. I'm thinking he's talking about NQ dumped 40 points. I'm like, no way. So I said, dang, NQ. I was like, wait a minute, I'm watching ES. ES dumped 40 points. NQ dumped 100 points. And then they just, sorry, I hit the mute button. They both kind of kept pushing down, right? And then we just hit this level where it seems like the buyers are very, very interested. And we're going to get into all that. First and foremost, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Trader Shop, whether it be on YouTube and or Twitter. We do stream Monday through Friday. Myself, Jay Seals, and yeah, man, follow us on Twitter at the Crypto Shop with 2 P's or at Seals the Games with an S, not a Z, because I used to spell it with a Z all the time. That being said, let's get right into this pre-market plan. And if you guys agree, disagree, doesn't matter. At least have a plan of the day. It's very important. So my first thing that I like to do is I like to pull out pause and actually pulling out is good. I like to pull out and look at the macro perspective. So I go down to like the daily and or the 4 hour, right? So in this particular instance, I kind of know what the daily looks like. So I'm looking at the 4 hour and I see that we were in this range, right? And then we're trying to push out of this range. And then we got this break of structure on the daily that I'll show you that later as I break down these plans, because all my little decorations and boxes are getting in the way. So first things first, the macro. Everybody's been talking about all weekend, unless you've been living under a rock on Twitter, is the war talks, right? So I'm objective. I don't have an opinion on it. Don't ask me my opinion because I'm not going to tell you. If you want to know my opinion, come to the Discord, but Discord's not open, so you won't know my opinion. Anyway, macro, the war talks increased fear in the market, and we rejected the attempt to break structure above 151.52.5. And we talked about this level all last week. I told you guys about the 15,100 level where there was 200 and whatever orders up there. And I said, if we get above that, the next thing that I'm watching is whether or not we can break structure on the daily, which that level to me was 15,152.5. We peaked our little head up there. We wicked above it. And then obviously nobody knew about the war stuff, or maybe they did. Who knows? But it just so happens that the war fear actually coincided with the technical analysis of the break of structure rejection. So that kind of worked out in our favor. Again, I don't have an opinion about the war. Don't ask me. But about the charts, we are consolidating now. So we got rejected. We pushed down into this weird level. This level at 14,972. The only reason why the number is like popping out in my head is because I've watched this chart all night, like from my bed. I was watching a game and I took a short up here on a paper trade at like 15.15. And I kid you not, I've been in this short. I cut it because I had to do my charting, but I was in this short from 7 p.m. yesterday till this morning, and it didn't break the level that I wanted to get. I mean, I was up like 1,300 at one point, and I just didn't take it, but neither here nor there. Anyway, consolidation. The consolidation is from 15040, right where this gap fill is, right, all the way down to 14,972. Below that, there is a smart money concept gap that needs to be filled as well at 1495875. So this area is very, very key for me for multiple reasons from a macro perspective. So kind of watching this area to see what happens at this area. Also to note, I just talked about it. Gap fill from 15038 all the way up to, I mean, you could call it, depending on how you fill your gaps, right? You can call it 15083 or you can call it 15095. Ultimately, what you need to know is that gaps like to be filled during market hours. This is a massive gap. So before we continue down, it would not be shocking for us to go back up, fill that gap, go back and retest that break of structure, and then come back down or continue up. So things to just note as you're looking at the macro perspective. So that's the macro. Let's go ahead and delete that. Shout out to the Discord fam. If you want to check out the information, it's in the Discord in the pre-market plan version. All right, so let's look at the bearish plan first and foremost. Okay, so we come down to this hourly right here, and you can see we've been clearly consolidating at these lows, right? So one would say, okay, Well, there's two ways we can play consolidation. We can either play inside the consolidation, short the lows, or short the highs and long the lows, or we can come up with a plan for if we break out of that consolidation. I don't like to trade in consolidation because I think it's just lower quality. Not knocking anybody that does it, it's just not for me. Therefore, my plan to the bearish side is I like shorts if bears can successfully break below the range bottom of 14,972 and then retest this area. So if we break out of this, I need to see a retest of this area, and then I'm looking to go short into this 2-hour demand that we have, and it's huge, right? If we go to the 2-hour, you can see I could have marked this demand on basically any time frame, 4-hour, 3-hour, it's huge, right? So between 14,875.25 and roughly 14,707.75, we found a ton of buyers on Friday. So I'll be looking for those buyers to 100% defend. And the fact that they're defending right here tells me everything I need to know, right? The buyers are in the building, right? So that's my first bearish plan. My second bearish plan is if we do break above this gap fill and we come back out of it, what I want to do is I want to see how price reacts to this break of structure level at 15,152.5. If we look weak, I'm going to be looking for a retest of this area, which is also considered the previous day high. Like you can take it all the way up to the wick at 15,160. Matter of fact, we'll do that. We'll go all the way to 15,160 just so it makes sense for people who play the previous day high, right? And we can short back down to the consolidation lows or the consolidation highs. So basically, the high is about 15,041 and the lows are 14,972. So depending on how aggressive we look, if we start to sell off, those would be my targets, my target options, right? So that's the bearish plan. You can rewind that back if you want to take a look at that. Discord, all of this is written in the pre-market plan. Okay, bullish. Look for buyers to fill the gap between 1540 to 15096 and push price for a retest of the previous day high, right? We just talked about this area. We talked about it all morning with my macro, and we've talked about it during the bearish plan. Well, now here's the bullish plan. If we get into this gap fill, we can start to we can do one of two things. As we break out of this, we can look for price to retest the area where we broke out at, and then we can play it long, expecting the fill of the gap. Or if you want to be a little bit more frisky or aggressive, you can look, as we start to come up, you can look to play the breakout. I don't play breakouts. I like retests, just my strategy. But if we get into this gap, it should be a little bit aggressive. So now the gap fill, where do I think it stops? I think we don't just fill the gap. If we start to do that, I think we push into the break of structure area or the previous day high at 15160. Therefore, you can look to play a breakout into the gap fill and push into the break of structure up there. So that would be my first bullish plan. My second bullish plan, however, is right down here at this huge 2-hour demand zone, right? This 2-hour demand zone is massive, and I expect buyers to 100% defend this area if price comes back down here. So I'm going to be looking for longs in this area at 14875 all the way down to, like I said, 14705. It's a massive demand area, right? And if we can get buyers to defend, then I'll be looking to push price back into this consolidation area where we consolidated. Now, there's one more plan that I didn't write in the pre-market plan, so listen up. Here's the other plan. Do absolutely fucking nothing today. Right? That is in my plan for multiple reasons, right? I understand that the banks are closed, the bonds are closed. It's a holiday, Indigenous People Day, which means the amount of participants could be lowered as well, right? So my last plan for myself, you can do whatever you want. But if we don't come out of this consolidation at all in the first 2 to 3 hours of the market, I'm not going to waste mental capital on the market, nor will I waste trades on the market. Therefore, if you see me do absolutely nothing, know that it was a part of my plan. So those are my thoughts on the market. I hope that was helpful. Stick around for more insight at the Trader Shop. What do you got, Jake?
I mean, my plan's pretty much the same. Like, in a nutshell, just looking at the market, like we've got basically in the consolidation, I'm looking to play the breakout of the consolidation. But more to the upside than the downside, and the reason for that is just because a lot of people are going to be bearish because of the news. And if you think about the news, we should be pushing down, right? Like, it's the end of the world, World War III, blah blah blah. Like, the market should be selling off, but it's not. right? It's consolidating, and it's actually consolidating more upward than downward. So if we get a really strong open where I see a lot of buying, then I'll look to scalp the market. I'm gonna do it on small size, just as a test to see if I can't play play the volatility up. And then to the downside, pretty much I have a 15-minute demand zone at 428575. I'm gonna be looking for that to hold. Um, there's just a lot of demand below us. I know you got like a big zone. I've got some smaller zones on ES that I'm just looking to pretty much hold price. But if we come down here and we come down here really bearish, then I'm probably not going to even look for the bounces. But we'll see. It's got to be a lot because the selling pressure is going to be nuts. And I think watching like the dollar, VIX, oil, stuff like that, where it's inverse, can really help to kind of keep us out of trouble, especially today because oil yesterday was up like crazy. So
yeah, it was. I haven't taken a look at it this morning, but I know the bonds are selling down, which is an indication that we're looking to get bullish, but they're selling down into a demand zone at 4.683%, and that's the 10-year. So I don't know. We can go either way, in my opinion. I think I have to agree with you. Like, this area is going to it's looking more like we're going to be bullish than bearish because I don't know. It honestly, it looks both ways, honestly, in my opinion. Like, I feel like this area that we're finding buyers at a key level and we're finding sellers that won't give up that gap fill. So I think it's going to be important to see how the open is. If we're just going to stay in this range. Yeah, I thought about scalping it, but I said, you know what? Nope. I'm not even going to waste the capital. Like, I'm just going to, and not necessarily waste, because you can win, right? Like,
that's
I'm
what
not saying that I can't win. I can't. I'm just reserved to just not trading unless my setups show up. So if my setups show up, I'll take it. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna stay away from this shit because.
And that's why I'm gonna do it on small size. Like if it's there, then you do it on smaller size, especially because it's not a play I normally would take. But I'll take it on smaller size and let it play itself out. So
facts.
We'll see what happens.
But anyway, we got 10 more minutes until market open, man. Like, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about anything? Anything in particular?
I love talking about Twitter drama, but
you want to talk about Twitter drama, or there was a lot of things that happened this weekend. You got anything specific on your mind you want to discuss? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Not really. Nothing. I mean, the Twitter drama. That's
can't think of anything you want to talk about this weekend. Nothing.
No, there's not much happened, man. It was a pretty uneventful weekend besides the war. So
besides the war, because that. I'm pretty sure that's all you were watching this weekend, right?
That's pretty much all I was watching this
weekend. What you watch on TV? You watch anything on TV? I don't know, say Sunday morning-ish?
Not that I can recall, no.
You can't remember anything you watched on TV?
No, I was pretty much just watching CNN, Fox News, I'm pretty much I was pretty much just local news.
Are you a sports guy at all? You watch sports?
Not really. I don't really pay attention to sports. My sports is the news. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the news.
What about Thursday night? Pop, what do you got? What you got, Pop?
No, they can't hear him.
I think, hey, the way according to Justin's logic, if you win one or two games, you are the shit. Right, like you're the shit. Like you should be preparing for the Super Bowl. But what happens? Hey, 49ers. I said it. Them Jacksonville Jaguars look all right, don't they? They shit. That boy.
Oh.
Yeah, boy. That boy. The Prince.
I plead the fifth.
Them player of the week nominations couldn't save Josh Allen this weekend. Let's just say that. But you know what's funny? What's funny?
You couldn't save Josh Allen this weekend.
Oh, it's the field. Oh, here we go. It's the field. It's the defense. It's nobody else's fault. It's just it's always somebody else's fault when they win. When they lose.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You talking about Josh Allen? bro. We had 9 people get hurt in the game, or were out before the game.
Hey
and
man, it's football, baby.
1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
football, baby.
5.
Hey, hold
Five
up,
of them
hold
are
up.
stars.
What about the games that y'all won and people got hurt? I ain't hear them excuses then.
Yeah, I mean, but you're only talking
what I'm
about
saying?
you're,
Like,
but you're only talking about like one player. When you have half of your defense go down, that's a tall
Wait a minute.
task to
Literally, like y'all big time defensive players went down in the games that y'all won.
I don't know. He did absolutely nothing.
Yo, that's what Justin was so excited to have Von Miller back. I was like, I'm not quite convinced.
I was excited to have him back, and he didn't do a damn thing. But we're breaking out right now.
Yeah, it looks like we got 8 minutes
busy, but I don't want to touch this until
8 minutes till open,
opens.
and it looks like the market really wants to push for this gap fill. Let's take a look at the VIX and see what is good. Oh yeah, VIX is pushing out of that supply zone on the 4-hour. So yeah, watch out.
Yeah,
Bulls are in the building.
Market's starting to flip already.
Yep, and then we got the U.S. Treasury, the 10-year bond pushing down.
Fuck.
Pushing down as well. Sorry, I keep turning my mic up because for whatever reason my mic turns down. I guess when it thinks it's too loud. I don't know. I don't know what option that is. I probably got to download the software and change it.
Let me go into the stream because is StreamYard not working, or is just nobody talking to us?
Oh, the comments?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anybody? I don't think anybody's commenting.
Oh wait, the live stream got disabled?
You disabled the chat?
I didn't disable anything.
Chat is disabled for this live stream. Justin!
I didn't do anything. My bad, y'all. I was like, yo, this is kind of weird. Hold up, let me edit the video. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah, you probably got to go into the edits and this. Sorry guys, Justin might have accidentally disabled the chat.
No, it says live chat is disabled for this video. It won't even let me. It won't even let me do it.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Did we ain't get no copyright? I mean, we can't get copyright strikes, can we? I don't even think that's a thing. That's not what they do for copyright strike.
Huh?
Ooh.
So?
He said you play with YouTube if you want to. Why would they take off the live chat and not just here, let me do a test.
Well, we got partially blocked for a copyright material, but that was for that. Oh no, I think I know what happened.
What'd you do?
That's weird though. Hold up, details. I think I can fix it. Hold up, guys. I think I can fix it.
It says can't post comments to. Hold on.
Hold up, y'all.
This is crazy.
Okay, it's good now. All right, it's good now.
Man?
I fixed it.
What was the problem?
Somehow the kids thing got checked. Like this video is for kids. I guess when you do that, it disables the comments, but it should be good now.
Okay.
You might have to restart the stream.
Let me refresh.
You might have to refresh it, but it should be good now.
Let me refresh it. Okay, yeah, chat's good now.
All right, yeah. My bad, y'all.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Technical difficulties.
Did you make all the streams for the week? So if so, you probably need to change them all.
No, I didn't make all the streams for the week yet. I'll just go back and do it. I made this one because I was like, oh, the war. This is
the
good.
war. The war. All right. So now chat's enabled. I was wondering because usually we get at least a good morning.
I know. I was like, this is kind of strange. We've been up here for like 20 minutes and ain't nobody say nothing.
At least we get a good morning. Like,
all right, yep, there we go. Okay, it's good now.
All right, guys.
God. Oh,
it works. But I just wanted to comment saying, Duval.
Whatever. Take your sick ass back to London.
That's what's up. Justin probably disabled the chat because he didn't want to hear nobody. Thanks, baby.
I
he didn't want to hear nobody talk about the bills. That's what it is.
I did not. Don't.
Duval, look at our beautiful wives, man. Look at my beautiful wife. Look at Justin's little handsome man right there. I mean, good looking wife.
You gonna take that comment off the goddamn screen?
Hold on, one more
Seen this
time.
bullshit.
Duval. Yo, he didn't want that smoke this morning.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna move on from this from this discussion.
Wait, let me just get this out because I've been telling my wife this whole morning. Let me just say this, and I'll leave it alone. And it's not even about your team particularly. What I'll say is this: it's ironic that Justin was talking all this shit last week, right, about my Bears, and it just so happens of all the teams that my friends root for, Justin being a Bills fan, his wife being a Patriots fan, and my wife being a Cowboy fan.
Smoked.
The only team that won a game this week is the Bears. I love it. I was like, oh, the irony. Oh, the irony.
At least
y'all showed up. Yeah.
At least we made it a game, and with all of our injuries and everything, the Patriots got
y'all had some reasons, but the Patriots and the Cowboys, oh boy, I cannot wait to watch my sports shows today. He hates the Duval chant. I love it. I love it. When you texted to me, I didn't even know. I didn't watch the game because me and my wife was watching the Jared from Subway story, which if you haven't watched that on HBO Max, Lord have mercy. But we were watching that, and I forgot that the Bills played in London. So when you text me that, I was like, what is she talking about? I thought she was a Patriots fan. She was like, oh, but Justin lost this morning. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Luckily, my daughter had my phone, so
it was.
I wasn't ignoring y'all. It's just she had my phone, so.
Oh, but you knew we was talking about you.
I did not know until I saw my phone. And
you didn't know? Yeah, she started a whole group chat. I told my wife, I said, Jennifer's so petty. She started a whole group chat just so we could talk shit.
Just so you talk shit about the Bills. And then turn around and have the Patriots lose 36-0.
Bro, that was
Mac Jones again.
Look, I was... Yeah, don't try to you take that.
Hey, I forgot Jayhawk is a Patriots fan too. Y'all suck. Y'all need to bench Mac Jones for life. That nigga's scrub.
Yo, Mac Jones and Dak Prescott, people gonna be calling for them to sit the bench. And I don't want to hear nobody else tell me Brock Purdy ain't the truth. Nobody else. Good morning, African Theory TV.
What up, African Theory? Yo, I don't know. You changed the things so the profile pictures are bigger, but this profile picture is awesome.
Oh, no, I went to classic mode. So I guess that affects the profile picture. I didn't realize that till just now. All right, so we pushed right into that gap fill at 15038. NQ didn't quite make it into the gap fill, but ES made it into the gap fill. And like I said this morning, immediately got rejected. Immediately got rejected. So to me, that's still consolidation. Again, I mean, until we break these extremes, I'm not really interested. But I understand again why people would want to trade this consolidation because it is a nice little range. I'm just not going to do it. We expect that from the Patriots now, but what happened to who is him? Oh, who is him, bro?
Josh Allen still is him. He's
not, bro.
He still is him. He's still my guy. He's
still your guy. That don't make him as him. But
the market's open.
On a bullish note, we did, however, break structure here, right? On the on NQ, we broke structure. Now we're coming back and retesting this bullish area right here. See that right there? And we're starting a little mini uptrend, right? So let's see if bulls can hold this trend right here, right? So from a standpoint, if I was willing to play, I think this would actually be the long, honestly. So we'll see what happens. But the way we got aggressively rejected does not make me feel good. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I think this is probably the long. Unless Bears are like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think Bears are might be like, get the fuck out of here.
But again, they just been unsuccessful in holding price down. Right? I just think that break of structure might have been key right there. The fact that we broke this structure right here, I think that might have been key, and I think we might start to ascend.
Ooh, that's a big buyer.
Mm-hmm. I think they want that gap fill first thing in the morning. So we'll see what happens. All right, we got to get this weekend, Jay. We have to get on this daggone sound. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it after the show because we'll probably end the show early today. But we're gonna get on these sound effects because I would definitely want to put a market bell in here.
Oh.
Yo, let's get it. What's going on, Twice? Everybody's face is blown up right now because I got the classic brand, and I hope you guys like the pink. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and as you guys know, again, my wife's mom, my mother-in-law is does have breast cancer, so I definitely want to show support. Right now, the market is like the bills up and down.
Okay, we're gonna
Good
hang.
morning, Robert.
we gonna hang out with that. I just went long. I just took the market long at 4325.
Okay,
small size, just 2 contracts. I'm just taking small size, tasting it out.
Careful,
Stop
NQ is
at
getting
320
reamed right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, if I lose, I don't lose that much. It looks like it's gonna come stop me out, but I'm not too worried about it.
All right, good.
I like that big buyer that stepped up into the market, so we'll see.
He got met with like the wrath of God, so we'll see what happens. Oh Lord, Jesus!
But either way, I'm playing small size, so I may just cut this.
Yeah, looking at NQ, I would get the fuck out, but we'll see what happens because NQ could bounce right here. Because you see where I wrote this shit won't break. This because I was in this paper trade last night, and this shit just would not break. So here we are back down to that level that just won't break. And let's see how we react.
Yeah, we're coming down. I'm gonna get out of this one. A little $50 paper cut, no big deal in the morning.
Bet, let's get it.
That's why I took small size.
Again, to me, I'm not trading this shit until we break out of this. If we break below this structure, I'll be interested. If we break above this structure, I'll be interested. The market does neither one of those. My ass is gonna be sitting here holding his mouse. It's funny to watch ES and NQ together though. Like ES has literally not fucking moved from this spot normally, but in comparison, NQ caught a straight dump candle to the downside. Even the volume bars are different. Look at the volume bars on ES versus the one on NQ. The one on NQ is completely red. The one on ES is completely green.
I just realized I was on the 5-minute chart. I thought I was on the 1 minute.
All right, here comes the push up. I think you were just a little bit too early, but again, hitting that floor is where I would like if I'm playing NQ, right here is where I would be looking for buyers to step in. Right at 14,972, because this has just been the low of that consolidation. And you can see immediately as soon as we tap that area, look at that, buyers popping up. I mean, they've been literally doing it all night, but I just don't want to get caught. Oh boy, yeah, there goes ES right there pushing up.
Damn, I should have taken my long. Stop myself out.
I just think you got in too early though. You got in at the top. You should have just waited for the pullback. And what helps me is watching them both at the same time, because then I can see where NQ is at a key level and where ES could potentially bounce and go back up. Hang on, my kids are getting ready to go.
Oh yeah, but because ES or the Nasdaq is selling off though. That's not good. That's no bueno. And Apple's actually selling off too. So yeah, quick loss. I'm not gonna try to long this market again though, because everything is selling off, which means ES is probably gonna come down.
All right. All right, we're getting that break below that low. Finally breaking this shit. Been waiting on this shit to break all goddamn all night. Let's check
ES
on
ES is selling off.
Oh, look at Apple get rejected at that gap fill. Ooh. Break of the lows here. All right, now I'm interested. Let's see if we can get an official breakdown. Come on, break this shit down. Why am I watching on the 1 minute?
What's interesting is that ES is holding, but Apple's trying to hold now. NQ is trying to reverse. It's interesting that ES is actually a little bit stronger.
One more thing to note is, again, remember I said about this level this morning, if you were in the pre-market plan, I don't know how many of you were. I know we had about 10 people in here, but the comments were turned off. But we talked about this gap fill from on the 4 hour, right? I said the smart money concept gap is at 95875. And look at that shit. 8 points below that. Look at where we're finding buyers at, right? So I'm not saying that this is gonna pump from here. What I'm saying is I want to see all of this liquidity taking the fuck out, right? Give me one more nice solid candle on the 5 minute to the downside, and I'm interested in shorts. Otherwise, I'm still viewing this as more and more consolidation if we don't continue to flush. I'm just gonna try to be patient, and because this is weird. The fact that Apple basically caught a dump candle and looked very, very bearish, but ES didn't fucking move like Justin was saying, that's weird. So I don't like to trade weird. I like to wait till the market kind of develops itself, and it looks like Bears may be trying to take control here. Not maybe, but it looks like they're successfully trying to take control here. So if this candle closes out and gives us a reason to trade, then I'm all for it, baby. I'm all for it. I'd be looking to trade in basically this consolidatory block right here, unless we create more structure, right?
Yeah, it just looks like bulls are really trying to go here.
Yeah, they're trying to flip this shit around. And again, this is why I'm just trying to be a little patient. Be a little patient here. A little patient. Let's see if we come back into this box and put a lower high in. I'd be interested in that. But not really, because we really didn't break structure. So we tried to break structure and immediately got bought back up. So that doesn't give me warm and fuzzies. Let's see. Yeah, we're coming down lower every time, but again, I'm just very, very cautious with all of these buyers down here. These buyers are aggressive down here. So
yeah, I think the market finally wants to go.
I don't know. I haven't seen any. We're below VWAP. We're pushing back up, but we're pushing back up and setting basically another higher low. So if it pushes out of this and we break the highs up here, then I'll be looking for longs when we come back down here. But right now, I can't get like a good read because neither side is really taking over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, just looking at ES actually closed up at the high. It's just looking a lot stronger. It's looking a lot stronger than NQ. Like
yeah, 100% does.
ES is up at the high. As long as Apple continues to rally, but yeah,
Apple's kind of dirtling at its lows here. So let's see what happens on Apple. Let me look at the 5 minute on Apple. Oh shit, that's not Apple. Look at the 5 on Apple. Yeah, see, Apple's trying to catch that big back up too, though.
Yeah, and ES is coming for 43.30 right now.
Very beautiful candle structure on the 5 minute here for NQ. Aggressively pushing back up. I like that. I like that a lot. Like Justin says, if you look at the tape, we're setting those lower highs. I mean, those higher lows, and we're not giving price back up. So this might be a nice little continuation push to the upside. But we're pushing right into VWAP on the book map right now. So we'll see what happens when we get up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of buying at the highs up here too for bulls. Well, let's see what happens. See if it's new buying or old buying or what.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this. This looks like a drop-based drop. Look like sellers are about to be like, bitch.
A drop-based drop on what, the 5 minute?
Yeah. On
it's got that bottom.
But I like that bottom wick for buyers though. You know what I mean? Damn, there he goes. There's the big dog. Big order just came in on the book map. 420 lots on NQ is pretty significant. However, he's not moving price. That tells me that this might get rejected.
Yeah, Apple's struggling.
Yeah, this might get rejected. That was a huge order on NQ, and we did not move price at all.
Yeah, but every time we come down, somebody sweeps the market right back up on.
I agree. I agree.
Yes,
and that's why, like, to me, I just want to see it. Just let me see this junk, do what it's gonna do, and then if it flushes out, then I'll look to play the retest. But I mean, we went down to I'm sure is the session volume profile or the volume area low. If I had to guess, if I turn this thing on, let me see. I turned it on, nothing happened. Okay, yeah. Session volume area low is right where we're rejecting right now. Let's see if it shifts down or if it continues to shift up. All right, let's see. Another big buyer trying to come and push price above VWAP here on the book. And again, rejection. Selling at the highs. Interesting. I don't know. Kind of suspect up here. I don't know.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
It's kind of suspect up here. Dollar's selling off still. VIX is still pushing down. I say we just might push up, but because I mean, just looking at ES, like ES just looks like it's much stronger than NQ, and now they're starting to catch up with each other. So, and Apple's definitely eating up that wick.
Yeah, this could be a little bull flag right here. Yep,
there goes the push. There we go. All right, just break this structure here, and then I can look for longs. I just want to see the continuation. That's it. That's all I want to see. There we go. Now we're getting bullish.
Yep, we got above 43.30 on ES and pushing up. Nice. That was a nice flag that we just got right there.
We just hit that volume area high right there. You don't want to see this get rejected. Yeah, just be careful longing into this strength. Market's still kind of in decision territory, in my opinion. Until we get out of this box, we got to kill all that liquidity. Stocks look strong though. Microsoft looks strong. Nvidia bouncing off demand here, and Google is eating that candle back up too. And obviously the big dog. I never short when this guy is getting stronger. So
yeah, Apple got that candle.
Mm-hmm. All right, here comes that push out of that area. Let's take a look at ES. Oh man, did you get back in long or?
I should have though.
Yeah, it was the pull. I think the pullback is where because it pulled back 5 points and then pushed up.
Yeah. Yep. The pullback was the area to get long. It's okay though. It's all good. I was in like 2 contracts, so
no big deal.
Ain't tripping. Read the market right. Just got in a little too early. So no big deal. I was expecting for that strong buy to continue.
Yeah, I saw the strong buy-in, but like I said, I just need to see us push out of this. I think market wants this gap fill. I think it really wants that liquidity up above. So, and I'm willing to let it do what it's going to do for now. Just get above these highs, break above these highs, and keep pushing. That's what I want you to do. There you go. Good job.
Yeah,
good job, market.
I want to see what we do at 4335. That's the level that I'm interested. Not to play anything, just to see if we can continue. But I think if we can pull back into 4326 to 4324, I'd be interested in playing longs on the pullback.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm looking at this. Like, just keep pushing so you can. I just wanted to for NQ. ES is already above. ES is already broke structure, but for NQ, I just want a nice push out of the highs and then a return back down.
Man, my house is like freezing cold. Today is the first day that it was cold enough to actually wear a jacket, even though I wear a hoodie like every day. But
markets are looking very bullish this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I feel like we're coming for that gap fill that was created by the war.
Okay, Robert C. Okay.
Do you believe in the war?
Robert said the markets look like the Bills up and down.
Bro, you said that.
I didn't see it.
We already posted it, laughed, and reacted to it.
I must have missed it. I did not respond to that.
Yeah, you did, because I was laughing. You was like, "Whatever, man."
Oh well, I don't remember responding.
You might have thought that I said it because I was reading the comment, but you ain't got all your screens up and shit. All right, coming back into that gap fill area. To me, I just want to get a nice little retest here of this area, and then I'll look to take the market long. That's all I'm waiting on now. I'm convinced. I'm kind of convinced that buyers want this. Like, I feel like they really want to push this. So gonna give him a shot, man. I'm gonna give him a shot. Come back down to this volume area low here, and then we'll look to take the market long. Aggressively come back down. There we go. All right, let's come down to the 2 minute. Let's just watch this thing. Keep an eye on markets.
Well, the market almost hit my price target of 4335. Don't be a dick for a tick.
Well, you didn't invalidate the trade. You invalidated yourself by getting in a little too late. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you got in at the top instead of just saying, okay, this is where I want price to go. Let me just get a better price, and then get back in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So it's all good. We all do it.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, that's why I took it on super small size.
Man, but do you believe in the war? Yeah, I was watching. I don't know how I be stumbling across some of this stuff on YouTube, but I was watching Little Dicky reaction videos, and he has this song called, I think it's called, he's got some video that's got a character called Brain in it, right? Where he talks in the brain, or he's sleeping with this girl, and then the brain comes out. It's so much going on in this video. It's an older video, but
is it like 10 minutes long?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes long, bro. That shit is
I was supposed to watch that video.
Hilarious, bro. Like long. I said, man, Lil Dicky, he's incredibly creative. I'll say that. But yeah, it's just different. I'll just say that. But it's interesting and it's entertaining. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Lil Dicky, but I do appreciate his artistic genius. I'll put it that way.
his artistic genius.
Yeah, he's artistically yellow.com. Who's yellow.com?
Hello.
All right, here comes the push into that gap fill here. See what the market wants to get up out of here and go busy to the upside.
Yeah, just be careful up here. I'm seeing potentially an inverse head and shoulders potentially forming right here.
Nah, the tape looks aggressive, and they're putting
the tape does look aggressive right now.
Yeah, they're gonna fill this gap, and I'm okay with it. Do your thing, market. And again, for me, guys, all this shows me is that, hey, the market has intent to push out of this consolidation, and that's all I really wanted to see this morning, right? So now that I know what the market wants to do, the market wants to be bullish. Fine, let it push out of this. Great. Caught sales early, expecting a flip to the upside if a new high is formed. Yep, and that's exactly what I'm looking at. African theory. I'm basically just waiting. I didn't take anything. I saw the sales, I saw the long, and I recognized it, but I'm okay with missing it because I kind of want the market to show me that it wants to do this, right? Like it wants to fill this gap, and that's okay. Either now I have a choice to make. I can either wait for the shorts to come in and short it back down to my level, or I can just stay with the trend, let it come back down to my level, and then play the longs. And I think I'm just gonna trade the longs because that's where I feel like the aggressors are right now. But this is the break of the highs right here, which we wanted to see. And now I want to see this push back down into this area so we can potentially get a trade. If it doesn't, we'll wait for the next. If it doesn't, we'll wait for the next structure to form, and then I'll trade that. But I'm not going to trade the highs up here. I'll just let it do what it wants to do. Yeah, we definitely got the new high though. African theory definitely got the new high.
See, oh wait, am I watching NQ? Oh no, I'm watching NQ on the 1 minute. That's interesting. NQ is looking a lot stronger up here than ES now. ES is struggling to break its previous high, where
well, they're both about what, like 50% through the, or 1/4% through the gap fill, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Notice how the gap fills is pink today. It's pink today. Shout out to the breast cancer awareness group. You know what I mean? Let's go. Showing love. All right, here comes the pullback. Here we go. This is kind of what I want to see. I would like this to be in a like a choppy pullback. I hate trading it when it comes back down so fast. I'm like, fuck. Now I got a chance. I got to take a chance. All right, here comes a push down. Exactly kind of what I wanted to see. So far, the market has hit all my criteria for taking it long. We've gotten aggressive buyers step into the market. We got a break of structure, and now we just want a retest of this area that we broke out from. I'll even settle for a retest of VWAP because it's right here. But if we don't get it, we'll wait. We'll wait to the next structure, or at least for me, I'll wait till the next structure is formed, and then I'll take that potentially long. Just gonna try to practice patience this morning. It's not a marathon. Wait, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's a. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Is whatever. I can't even think of the words to put together. So if your wife working today, or is she?
No, she's off. She was.
Okay.
Today's a holiday, so she was already off. It's just
Yeah, today's a holiday. My wife asked still at work. Which
yo, what up?
What up, Jonathan? Bing, bing. Yeah, so like I said, guys, thus far we've gotten everything we wanted out of this potential trade setup. I'm just waiting to see if we can pull back some. And buyers don't look like they want to pull back at all. They not to where I want them to pull back to. And if that's the case, they want to continue to hold this area and not give me what I want. It's fine. I'll pass on a trade. One thing I learned, I watched a Riley Coleman video this weekend, and one thing that I tried to take into consideration and implement into my trading is allowing the market to come to where I want it to go and not being tempted to play the market where it is, right? Like, and what that means for me is I picked out trades that I want to take, and if the market doesn't give me those trades, walk away, right? Stop chasing every single move and making money or losing money, because both of those are toxic to your situation, because it creates a habit, right? You fall in love with the habit of taking trades anywhere, right? And I'm not saying if you're a scalper, ignore this, what I'm saying, right? If you're a scalper, ignore it. But if you're a trader that comes with a predefined plan and area of interest, then you need to allow the market to hit that plan area, and then you attack the market at that point. Because at that point, I can live with my trade, right? I can live with the fact that if price comes into this box and I see aggressive buying show up on the 2-minute or 1-minute chart and I trade that and I lose, I can live with that trade, right? If I take this trade because, hey, we got a retest and I push back up and I'm wrong, I can't live with that trade, because I'm like, man, I should have just waited for my trade idea. But do I think that this will push up? Yeah, looking at Bookmap, I think the market's going to continue to push, but I just don't want to trade it. I'm just going to wait. Justin, you look like you over there quietly taking trades. You right?
Yeah, I quietly got into a short. I'm about to exit this.
You know how I know?
Quietly not breaking down.
You know how I know you taking a trade right now? Because
What?
me and my wife studied you this weekend.
Oh, did y'all?
Yeah, we studied your facial expressions when you take trades, and I was like, I said, baby, look, I bet you he in a trade right now. And then like a couple minutes later, you was like, yeah, so I took a short right there. I took a long right there. I see him.
Well,
look, I see he got that. He always do the same thing when he's ready to take. When he's in a trade, he start looking back and forth, and then he start rocking and shit.
oh, I'm cold. Oh, I'm rocking because I'm freezing in my house right now.
You always
I'm fucking cold.
But when you get into a trade, though, you know that blood flow get weak. That the nerves get to kicking in. That blood flow get weak, so you get even colder. I think you were in the right direction though for the short.
I'm still in.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I think you were just early.
Well,
yeah, you ain't gotta tell me nothing. I just knew that he was in a trade because he was.
I mean, I look around normally. I got 3 screens I'm trying to look at all at the same time.
I studied this man, bro. I was like, let me. But I was studying myself too, right? Like I was looking at how I operate when I'm in a trade as well. Like I was showing my wife. I was like, these are little things like I'm trying to work on, when I'm trading, like I'm trying to work on talking through my trade ideas and then executing on my trade ideas, right? Too many times where I talk about a trade idea and I'm spot the fuck on, but I don't let the trade develop and or I sell too early, right? Yeah. So this choppy behavior,
I went ahead and got out. This is acting as support, so no reason to take a full loss on the trade. I think it was a good trade idea. We had a double top. And I was seeing weakness on the tape. We was at my 4335 area, but as soon as we couldn't break down, I was like, damn, this
Yeah.
might not be good. We tried 3 times, and then ES. Yeah, I'm playing
Oh,
ES
ES
on
is
really small
ripping.
size. But yeah, ES is ripping right now.
But this is the same thing we did on Friday. Remember,
Yeah.
we kept trying to you kept trying to short the market because on those little dips, it looks aggressively selly and it advertises price down, but you gotta wait for it. You gotta wait for price to truly break down, right? And then, like, I think you want to be the first seller or first buyer, and it's really like it's giving you like false signals. You know what I mean?
In this case, I don't think I was the first. No, because I waited for price to come back up, make that lower high, and we had broken structure. It just didn't work out.
On the 1
I
minute?
got on the 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we came up to 4334, sold off, came back, retested that area, failed, and started to move lower. We just couldn't break it.
Where'd you get in it?
433 4330 25.
4330 25.
And I stopped out for a 4-point loss.
Yeah, so I guess for me, like, even on the 1 minute, like nothing about this says it's aggressively selly, because we had the double top up here, but then we turned around and we never really broke trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were to just take this part away, right? Like, just take where you got in it, right? Where you got in, like, we never broke structure. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying when I say, like, first buyer or first seller. Like, to me, if we didn't break structure, then it's a false breakout. Like, it's just, until I see some type of break of structure or something come in, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to fall in love with the idea of being like second, third, or fourth buyer or seller, because I can still make money that way, you know? Because I remember Friday, every single time the market looked like it was at a level that it should sell off it would do the same thing. We would have this falling wedge pattern, but it never would be met with like aggressive selling, right? Like, it would just be just enough selling to get you to think it's gonna go down, and then all of a sudden they buy that shit right back up, you know? So
yeah, well, I'm taking very small losses. So I'm not.
Now this looks like an aggressive seller here, but like you said, you're taking mosquito bites, you know, and that's the thing. Like, you're giving yourself an opportunity to continue trading. And that's the most important part about it. You're taking little mosquito bites.
Yep, really small losses. I'm not worried about it.
You're taking more trades. That's awesome. I love it. These sellers are just they're putting so much ask, which is what I like. This is what I want to see. I want to see a very choppy fight back to my level. I want to see us push down, but I want to see us chop down. Like, get everybody thinking we're gonna go bearish, but also see buyers fill in their position on the way down. So when we come back down here, we filled enough buy orders and we've gathered enough sell liquidity that the market pushes down aggressively into this level, get everybody thinking we're going bearish, and then we get this candle right here, right? We get a small little false breakout of the lows, and then we go right back up, and then we go hammer time. That's the trade I'm looking for. Will it show up? I don't know. We could break out here, but that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it looks like we're holding what was prior resistance.
Yeah, it looks like we're building structure right here, especially on ES. I mean, on NQ. ES is just on a different level today. Let's check on Apple real quick. Yeah, Apple. Yeah, that's another thing. Apple looks like this. I'm not fucking short shit. And 10 years at, yeah, but it hasn't moved since markets open, which is weird.
Yeah, like continuing to sell off as well.
Yeah, like I don't know. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna move. You're right. the banks are closed, so the bond markets are closed today. Yeah, so it's not gonna be a good indicator on the day. I just thought about that. Yeah, like I said, I would just be careful taking shorts. I think we do come down at some point. At this level makes sense to come down. But again, I'm looking at this as now a bullish pullback versus a bearish breakdown.
Yeah.
Here comes the NQ getting rejected down to the bottom here. Bing, bing. I love this Monopoly music. Every time I try to get away from it, like it just F my vibe up.
It just
Like,
brings you back to it, man.
Yeah, I come right back to it. I be like, I don't know what it is about this song. I just love this damn song.
Mm-hmm.
It's so common. Your lighting looks better in the living room.
It's probably because I got more natural light.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like you got natural light coming in now. I was literally about to say those words.
Natural light.
Yeah.
Because I got a window right here. I had to turn myself around though, because the other way was not.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Well, now time to just be patient.
NQ's about to break the fuck down. Or trying to break down. They can't get price below this 15034 area. Check out Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft is pushing. So I got a supply zone on the 2 hour for Microsoft at 32793, and it's pushing right into that area. Also, the reason why I think NQ is pushing down though, take a look at Nvidia on the 15-minute. Nvidia looks exactly like NQ right now, and everything's like pushing into a supply zone. I got Google into supply already. I got Microsoft pushing into supply, and then Nvidia's pushing through demand. And you can see Nvidia's following, NQ's following Nvidia. And you can even look at the tape, and it's confirming that downtrend. So
yeah, everything's starting to push down now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this holds at 43.28.
Yeah. So far, I'm getting everything I wanted. I just would really like
already breaking
slow the fuck down. That's all.
Yeah, NQ's already breaking. NQ's got to hold this level right here, or else I think it's gonna be pretty bearish for NQ.
Yeah, if this is what we're gonna do all day, like I feel like we broke structure, and I think we still want to go yard. I think this liquidity is gonna help us go back up, but if we just flush straight through, then it's gonna be ugly. Again, this is just trade ideas. You know, you need to have trade ideas, and in my opinion, you need to have trade ideas, and then see if those trade ideas play out. I like this. Like I said, I like this area. It's a whole price here. We're definitely looking to hold VWAP. Never mind. That shit tapped me up. I was like, shut up, motherfucker. You don't know what you talking about. All right, bro. My bad. Yeah, shut up. I don't give a fuck about no VWAP. It's just a line, bro. It's imaginary, stupid. That's how the market feel. It's an imaginary line, stupid. Like, golly. All right, we're coming down. Got the bullish activity out of this area. Again, I still like longs as long as we hold price above 950.
Yeah, I got back in short.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I got back in short once we finally broke below
the lows.
That low, I got back in short.
That was a good short, and that's why I was saying, like, I feel like before you were still kind of touting with, hey, we're potentially going short, but I'm gonna just front run it. Now you're actually in the short, right? So, and there goes NQ straight to the floor. Let's see how we react at this little box right here, though. This is what I'm watching. Yeah, anywhere in here, I'm looking for longs.
Yeah, I want to see us break into this 43.20, and I'll probably scale out of a few contracts there. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to break even. I'm up 4 points. I don't want to lose in this trade, and I know this could be potentially a bounce spot right here. Price has to stay underneath here and then move to where the longs got initiated and break through. So hopefully we can get bearish through here and continue this break, but we'll see. Looks like price is kind of stalling here. So, oh, and that would make sense. They just threw a good amount of orders at 43.2250. So see, that's also the value area. The value area. Actually, I'm going to move this up a little bit because I think we're going to pull back here. Then I'm hoping we can.
All right, I'm in the longs at 14,999.
Yeah, I'm not liking this. My short. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I don't. Nope. It's a red flag. We didn't continue breaking down.
I'm at 14, basically 15,000. and I'm just gonna go to break even just to protect myself. First trade on the day. We got basically everything we wanted out of that trade, in my opinion, as far as setups go. We came down aggressively bearish, got everybody thinking we were gonna fucking dump, and then buyers stepped right in. So I took the long immediately when I saw buyers stepping in. I just didn't want to interrupt Justin's trade. But once he stopped out, I wanted to let you guys know I got long at 14,999, and we'll see what happens. We get stopped out, we'll look to re-enter because I think this is potentially the longs coming in here.
Yeah, this was a good area to try to long the market.
Yeah. Stops below the low. Oh, you got in the same time. 904. Yeah, that's exactly where I got in it. Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, this is where I want to long the market. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Like I said, if we get stopped out for break even, we'll go back in for potential longs, but we'll see what happens.
This could be the double bottom right here.
Yeah, it could be the the lower high being put in, or the potential drop being put in. So we're stopped out there for break even. A little bit of a haircut, but we'll look to re-enter if we can get a better position.
Yeah, they just loaded the tape right there.
Mm-hmm. A lot of selling down at these lows right here, but a lot of buying pushing back up. You just want to see that rocket ship. There we go. All right. Oh, shit. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fuck, my headphones died. Hang on.
Yep, this is like another strong. Yeah, it's like we're about to rally out of this.
My headphones died. Give me 1 second. I didn't charge them over the weekend. Stupid.
Actually, just trying to see a failure here.
Warning. I'm gonna put you guys on the. Let me switch the audio here because I can't hear anything right now.
Trying to see if we fail here. This is where I got in, so I'm not really mad that I stopped myself out. But I'm looking to re-enter. Yeah, we can still hear you. I'm looking to potentially re-enter this short if we fail here, but it's looking like the market wants to go.
Nah. I think this is the longs, bro.
Nah, I think I
got
think
back in
right.
1501.
Oh yeah, NQ put in a higher low too.
Yeah,
but Apple is
I think we're gonna push out of this area. We're up about 250 on the trades. We're in all the 5 accounts too, so it's a little nerve-wracking. a little nerve-wracking this morning, but we're in 5 micros. We're properly sized. I'm fucking very confident in this trade. It's everything that I thought that I would get out of the market, and yeah, let's just see if we can get back above the highs here. We're up about 30 points on this trade. We're looking for about 40 or 50 points back up to the highs here. Good morning, Take 2 Certified. How are you?
What up, Tay?
All right, there's the push into the 30s. Let's get this aggressive push out of this area. Shout out to African Theory. Both of us took literally the exact same trade. Locking in about 20 points right there. Can't lose on the trade.
Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, that's a good point, Jonah. That's a good point.
What do you say?
He said we're right in the middle of a long and a short, so this could be This could be the pullback to go higher or the pullback to go lower.
High putting in, or this could be, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel the same thing. But let's see if we can't hold this area. If not, I'll just take the little 20-point banger and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm cool with 20 points in the morning. 20 points smells like victory to me.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of buying right there.
Not at all. All right, we're stopped out for 20 points. Banger trade this morning, and then we're probably going to go right back up. So maybe I should have stayed at break even. I don't know, but I agree with you guys. It looked like it could be the lower high for the shorts that popped in right there too. So flip high, yeah, like we went up, but we didn't push through that level. So I was like, you know what? Let me just secure the 20 and go on about my merry day. So we're just looking for another 20 or 30 points on the day. I'm trying to lock in about 30 to 50 points a day. So we got a quick 20 right there. And I think this could be that might have been potentially just a pullback. Probably should have stayed at break even if I'm critiquing myself. But first trade of the day, I wanted to secure that 20 piece. But I am very, very happy with that trade setup. I really like it. It's really tough. Like I can't hear you guys in Discord, by the way, because I don't have my headphones in. But I think that, sure, like Jonah is saying, like we're between a rock and a hard place. We're between what could potentially be a long, right, and then what could potentially be a short, right. So you just want to make sure you get good entry. So if you're going to short it, you need to be shorting the lower high, right. But if you're going to long it, you should have been long down here when we got long, right. So there's not a lot of buying up here though, but there is a lot of liquidity being provided underneath. So,
and that's the tough part.
Yeah.
And now the question is the market putting in a higher low right here to go up again?
I think if we get above 2.8 or the 30s, we'll go ahead and push right into the 60s. And I might take another long, but I feel like I'm a little late now, so I don't want to go back in. I'll just wait.
On NQ, let's see. Yeah, NQ and ES look exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lower high being put in on both NQ and ES, but at the same time, if buyers want to push this, they can stop out all of these sellers that were in this candle, right? So overall, this is an uptrend. This is not a downtrend. This is an uptrend, right? We just have to revalidate the uptrend, right? So if you look here, even on ES, if you look from the bottom, we put in a baby uptrend right here before market open, a higher low, and then another higher low. We pushed up to a higher high, sold off into the trend line, put a double bottom and a higher low in again, and now we're trying to push to get through this gap fill, right? So it was really, I'm not gonna lie, it was really tough to hold because of this structure. So that's why I was like, nope, I'd rather take the 20 points and get the fuck out. Maybe I should have took the 30. I'd have felt a lot better, but it's okay. And here comes the bulls, right? So you can see there's a lot of buying up here at these highs to try to push price above. And I'm okay with, if I miss this potential push, I'm okay with it. I'm more excited by the fact that I took the trade that I wanted to take at the level that I wanted to take it. I got stopped out for break even and I got right back in. So, but bears look weak on the tape. Bulls are very aggressive up here at these highs. So,
yeah, bulls are looking aggressive again, and the market's starting to pump as well.
This is the textbook trade that I like to take right here. The only thing I regret about the trade again is I like the fact that I took the 20, but I regret the fact that I took the 20. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But my trade idea was to get 40 to 50 points. And you can see we're easily about to collect those 40 to 50 points. But holding through the trade, not worrying about how much I'm up or down is another thing I got to work on. But again, that's for the future. But the entry was solid. The entry was at 14,999, right? You can't.
And that's a pretty dead on entry, right? And put the stop below the lows, risking about 20 points. It's what I've been working on all weekend. So I saw the trade that I've been working on all weekend. I took the trade and I live with the results. The only thing I regret is, like I said, not collecting that 4-1. Instead, I got the 2-1. Not mad at the 2-1, but definitely could have got the 3-1 or the 4-1. So.
Yeah, this is the make it or break it zone for Bulls.
Bears,
if they can push up out of here, it's going to be a good day for the Bulls. Which looks like they're trying to now. On NQ.
All right. Yeah, Apple looks like it wants to push up and break that level as well, or push up out of this gap fill. It's just we're fighting at VWAP, and it's a fight. It's a fight.
Yeah, because right now Microsoft and Nvidia are both coming down, but Apple is pumping.
Yeah, but for context, the VIX continues to sell off, and the dollar continues to sell off as well. So let's put that into context.
Yeah. The market looks like it's ready to go back to the upside.
Just trying to collect some liquidity here to go higher. That's all. Get people to think we're going low and then dump. I mean, then push them out. There's the push.
All right, looks like we want to come back up to these highs.
What was that?
Had a yawn. It is slow.
It is very slow. I'm just like, man, like, are we gonna do anything up here or not?
Shouldn't be mad.
Oh my God, no.
No, we're going up.
Oh my goodness, I ain't being right.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh, my feelings are. Oh my God, what an entry! Oh, I said I wasn't gonna be upset, but I'm very, very fucking upset.
This is so funny that he can't hear you, and you're basically mirroring exactly what he's saying right now.
What?
Jonah said before you said you're upset. Jonah was like, "Hobbs, you need to calm down. You be telling us not to get upset, and look at you getting upset." And then immediately you're like, "I'm so upset." The timing was perfect.
The fucking entry was perfect. I'm excited by the fact that my plan worked. Like my plan of execution was proven correct, right? Like that's what I'm most excited about. But damn, that's okay. As long as we dump here, I'll be happy. as long as we flush out here, I'll be excited. Because that was my 50. That was my 40 points. That was a 50. That was 1-5 right there. Oh, right at 1-5, and then we flushed. No.
Nope. Fire said, "Psych."
Yeah, this is that irky jerky shit.
Yeah, Jonah said you would have sold again. Be fucking quiet. Yeah, it's would have sold again.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. That's why I used to do laundry and walk away, because I sell this shit. I look for a reason to sell this shit. Like, don't make me start guessing. I'll be like, bro, I'm out. Next time I put the trade on and I get everything I want, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna put my stop on. I'm gonna put my my setup on and just walk away, because I mean I only needed to hold for 15 minutes to get my 1-5. It was a 15-minute trade. Would you guys mind adding a US 100 chart if that's okay? It's exactly the same, just the numbers that differ. Yeah, let me do a little bit of research on it. I've never used the US 100 chart.
Yeah, the US 100 is just the
Like
Nasdaq.
or something?
It's the Nasdaq.
So what's the difference?
The number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is 4x. So the number is 14903 compared to 15034.
Oh, okay.
But they move exactly the same.
Yeah, so I mean, the area should be what you should be focused on, right? If I say that this area is 15 or 12, shouldn't matter. Find this area on the chart. But yeah, I can absolutely pull it up for you. I'll do it. Let me just do a little do a little bit more studying of the chart. I don't like to pull up brand new charts in the middle of the stream that I'm unfamiliar with, but I'll definitely pull them up tonight.
Yeah, it's the exact same chart as the NQ chart. So I mean, like you're saying, like you could trade SPY options off of ES. Like I used to do it. It's really no different.
Yeah, the market's just looking to play games right here. I think we're trying to push up. I mean, I ain't finna trade this shit no more. But
Nah, I agree. I think we're trying to push up to keep using this as a support.
Mm-hmm. Right in the 30s there.
And we're probably about to break this high on this push. Not to mention they got liquidity below us. There it goes. There's the push. I'll see if they trapped in late sellers.
Late buyers.
Or late buyers, yeah. I think they trapped late buyers. They dump it a little bit, take their liquidity, and now they're about to go again. God damn.
Oh, I'm sick. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Here they go.
Sick.
He can't hear you.
What do you say?
He said you'll be all right.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm literally joking, but at the same time, it does make me feel a hell of a lot better that my entry was spot the fuck on, literally at the bottom. So as long as I'm trading, as long as I continue to trade that way, these trades will get easier to hold, right? A lot easier to hold. Because I can live with the results. You know what I mean? Like they're either going to be winners or they're going to be losers. And when they're winners, they're big winners. And when they're losers, they're small losers. That's what I got to put into my brain, right? Is the fact that, hey, you're trading the right way. You're not going to win every time. So stop trying to gather the money and just gather. Oh my God. Oh, my soul. My soul. Don't go to the 60s. Please don't go to the 60s. Oh, we're about to stop out so many people. Oh my God. That whole entire candle just got ate the fuck up. Oh yeah, we're about to push to the highs. That was my profit. My profit target was the highs at 15066. The drop off point was 5-1. This was a scheduled 6-1 risk reward. God damn. Oh boy.
Scheduled. Oh my God. I'm so cold in my house. Why?
And we're coming right back down.
Yeah, this has been a slow, grindy uptrend.
You know what that means. We go back to uptrend all day.
No, it means we're fucking gonna dumpity dump.
Usually, lately we've been having these slow uptrends, and then they just continue all day long.
Yeah, we'll see. We're in like a wedge pattern right now.
Mm-hmm. A rising wedge, and we're at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a break it area for bulls here. I'd be interested if we come back down to 5022.
Let's check on El Stacos. Yeah, everything right now is just kind of wedging itself up.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Microsoft. This motherfucker's been in an uptrend this entire time.
Yeah, that's what Jonah was saying this morning about Microsoft. But it's stalling out at that supply zone though, right? Like it's just stalling the fuck out.
Yeah, this is where all the selling, we pulled through all this selling, but a lot of selling came in, hit the book here. So let's see if 433 to 4337 ish act as or 4338 act as resistance. See if we start to get some aggressive selling.
See, every time it looks like we're about to get aggressive selling, it gets met with more and more buying. Every pullback is being bought into. We say also traded right into the 1 minute fair value gap before shooting up, securing 50% here. Good job.
Yeah, I mean I knew this area was going to have buyers down here because this is where we wicked before we got that rally. I mean, we basically hit that same spot, so it was a good trade. I wish I would have gotten short a little bit earlier, but looks like the market is trying to break this trend. If we get back below 43.28, I might look to take the market short again if we can get back below there. But right now we're just looking, like you said, we're just looking like we're going to continue failing on these.
Now we just look range bound because if this comes all the way back down, this is deadly. This is going to be deadly if we come all the way back down. But again, we just can't get above or below any of the extremes. So we're just holding trend. You look at ES, still holding the same trend.
Yeah, everything's starting to come down now. Yeah, Nvidia's getting a rejection. Apple's getting a rejection. Microsoft's getting a rejection. I just want to see us get below 43.28 with some volume.
Continuation. Just let ES break trend over there. Like, damn. Rising Ridge pattern, it should be breaking trend, but again, buyers just keep stepping up. It's a scalper's day. Clean though. Oh boy, look at these sellers. Now let's see how they react when they get to 15020. Oh, straight through. Damn. All
right. I'm back in short here. Let's see if sellers can get selly. Hopefully we just don't hold for 328 as support. Oh yeah, no, buyers are looking. Buyers are looking like, man, fuck your shorts, bro.
Nah, they about to come in. They look at it.
Fuck your shorts, bro.
Man, this is so low quality. Like, no, thank you. Up, down, A, B, select, start. Like,
fuck your shits, bro.
All right, there goes the breakdown. Let's see if
yeah, so they're still holding it.
Oh no, they're putting liquidity on the book. It's about to come down. We're about to come down. Oh my God, this buyer just keeps coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. This is chop session right here. Look at all the buying at these lows. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, there's like 900 something.
There's so much buying at the lows right now. It's
damn
kind of impressive. and now it's about to get met with equal selling. Who the fuck knows? I would not be touching this shit. I will not be touching this. Whatever market's trying to do down here, I don't want no part of it. I just think it's all low quality, in my opinion. We're down.
We're retesting the opposite side of the trend. I think if we break back into that trend, I'm just gonna get out because that's a double bottom right here. Let's see if we fail. No, I'm in five micros on, and I'm on ES. I'm trying to get my other account funded, or more so just taking more trades in this other account. So we'll see if this can break down. There you go. Well, I think it's good right now that this the sellers ate up this candle. Okay, good job, sellers. Now he's got to break, because every time we come down here,
they keep putting liquidity on the books, but they keep removing it to go lower.
Yeah, every time we come down here, that buyer steps in at 27.
Yeah,
and that buyer at 20, and there's a lot of orders on 27 every single time.
Let's check on Apple. Yeah, Apple's just struggling in the same way at VWAP, trying to figure out what it wants to do.
Yeah, if Apple can break down, but Microsoft's coming back up, so we'll see. I would love to see a flush on apps, but
you call it apps. You get it.
I'd love to see cuts on apps.
There they come again. ES still hasn't broke that trend. Like, every time we get to the bottom of that trend, we get more and more buying coming in.
Yeah, 42 or 43.28 has to get broken for the short to work out. And honestly, this is now a double top, and the last time, well, it's more than a double top, but yeah, this level just has to get broke. It's the only red flag. Anytime we break into this 43.28 level, this motherfucker comes in and he just holds it. If we break it with some volume and aggression, it's gonna be a problem. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think we can go either way here.
Oh, we definitely can.
Your short thesis is just too choppy. Needed to break one way or the other for me to get in. Exactly. That's where I'm at with it, Robert. I don't want no part of this chop. Like, this shit would just have me going back and forth.
There we go.
One candle has been dancing around on NQ for 20 points in either direction. So
I just need to see some continuation to the downside, especially at this level where there's 909 more buyers than sellers. We just need to break this level. We'll be good. We'll be a-okay. Like 12. Okay. Nice rejection. Apple's starting to come down. Apple needs to break VWAP. Nvidia's coming down. And that liquidity at 43.20 also thinned out a little bit as well.
I feel like it's just going to be one of those days where it's like we might just stay in this range all day. What's your target?
43.18. But I mean, that's just for the 12 points.
It's so choppy. Just kill all these fucking buyers. Get it over with.
Yeah, that I think once this guy stops out at yeah, we just got below him now. We just gotta stay below this guy at 43.27 ish.
This price action is fucking horrendous.
It's booty. It's general booty.
It's horrendous. Yeah, it's 2 with 2 O's there, Robert. Okay. English. I'm just kidding.
He said 2 O's for what? I'm not looking at the chat right now.
Turn down for what? God, do something, bro. The question is, do we get below that level, that gap fill that wouldn't break? Okay, here we go. Now Justin's about to get all his money back.
No, I'm not. It's gonna take a while.
Yourself. Fuck.
It's gonna money, yes, but I mean, it's just gonna take a while.
Confidence, baby. Confidence. Have confidence.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Let's go.
I am.
Big seller just hit the big.
I'm chilling.
1530 just got 116 orders on the ask. They are trying to push price down like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I deleveraged. My stop's at
God damn, the same buyer coming in absorbing up price.
Yeah, this is the other buyer at 43.25. There was a lot of orders right there.
Oh, there's a shit ton of stops that just got hit.
Yep.
Oh,
and now we just got to break the low.
A lot of buyers getting put underwater right here. Good fucking trade, Justin. Good trade. Never lost faith. Let's go. Let's go. Get your money, baby. Let's go.
Got to break these lows. I think a lot of buyers are going to be hurting. Like you said, a lot of buyers could be hurting right here.
Oh, a lot of buyers are in pain right now. Like that break right there was important.
Now we just got to break. If we can break the 20, if we can break it to the 20s, this thing could really get going to the downside.
Oh yeah, this could be
we could be returning to 43.07.
I agree. We could be coming down like 4,300 if this breaks, because this is the power that you need to break through that level from last night that just wouldn't break at 43.07. So this could be aggressive if this starts.
Yeah, because a lot of people were
long in this market trying to get that gap filled.
Jesus.
Big buyer just stepped in, but let's see if they absorb him.
Yeah, coming back up to 25. See if we can hold him underneath. This is the other potential bounce spot though, right here. They just reloaded some liquidity, but we'll see.
This is not a good candle.
Yeah.
Bullish engulfing, double bottom. Be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Bears got some work to do here.
Yeah, wait and see if this rally, if this fails, which
1 minute left in this candle. The candle is still finishing off pretty bearish right now, so hopefully it pushes back down.
Yep. And this is another thing. Just working on holding these. Sizing down just helps so much with being able to hold against that super. I mean, the candle started out super bullish and it got ate up. So we'll see what happens.
Facts.
It's a pretty high volume candle right there. So we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna go grab me something to eat real quick. I'll be right back. Hopefully you kill this trade. I'm starving.
Trying my best. Try my best. Looks like we're trying to break down. All right, we finally broke below that previous low that got put into the market. So we're looking good. We just need to continue on the breakdown. There we go. All right, we're coming into that 40.21 level. A whole bunch of stops could get taken out here to fuel us down even further. So we'll see what happens. We need to break 43.20. 43.19. We break through 43.19. That's where everybody originally was getting long. So we break through there and break through VWAP, and this thing could get very, very, very selly. I have not moved my stop to break even. I'm just gonna let this guy play out. We are coming down nicely, so we just had a very bearish candle. I think we're going to come down and test this liquidity at 43.20. So, see, it's another 2 points. I'm up like 130 right now. Looks like we're trying to get a little bullish here. I expect, but I do expect some turbulence down here though, just because of the fact that we're in an area where
all that
where buyers were previously factored in at. Is that Malik?
They put it at 15030 on NQ. They just moved it down to 15010, which is below the VWAP on Bookmap.
Yeah, on
below VWAP, and ES is looking like it wants to push below VWAP.
On ES, all the liquidity is at VWAP right now. Mm-hmm. So just take a note of that.
Good trade so far, though.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Size down makes holding a lot easier. It really does.
This is a double bottom and a lower high. A higher low trying to be put in here.
Yeah. So this is right at that area where buyers initially started the rally. So I knew this area would be kind of tough to get through, but let's see what happens. Every rally so far on this little uptrend has been failing. Or on this downtrend has been failing. So see if it fails.
Yeah, this is a good area to get buyers to want to push back in.
Yeah, they're reclaiming that 25 area. Ooh.
Damn, the book just got super bullish.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty unfortunate.
Holy shit!
Erased all my gains.
Everybody that was long or short just now, it's like everybody stopped out at the same fucking time. Holy shit. God damn, that was aggressive.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Well, this trade's probably gonna go right on me. That's nuts. Yeah, that was no, definitely did not see that happening.
No, I mean you couldn't have seen that coming. Look at the book. Look at the two big ass green candles. These motherfuckers, that was like 400 lots. That double bottom, man. Double bottom and that fucking higher low that got put in. I mean, you didn't expect it to fucking ramp up like that, but god damn.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate there.
What? You still might be in the game if sellers keep that shit back up.
It's gonna hold through. See what happens.
Just gonna hold through. This motherfucking chop is real, bro. I'm gonna take my $200 and call it ball game. I don't want no part of this shit. None. You almost gotta just like long or short to the lows and long to the highs, and just get out. But nothing's been. The only thing that's been definitive is we just stayed in range, even on the uptrend. But we're on an uptrend. We're just range bound throughout it.
All right, here come the bulls. Just want to see this fail. I don't think we're going to see it fail, though. This will be a nice bull trap. Sorry, Jonah.
Oh, did Jonah take it long?
Yeah, he said he was in. Oh, you can't hear him. Yeah, he said he got in long.
Might be a trap. I don't know. I can't call it. I don't want no part of it. That's what I do know.
Yeah, we came right back up to my entry. But bulls are. This is just. Bulls and bears are just. This is a tug of war right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, who is going to come out on top? Straight up tug of war. But honestly, even on that even on that candle, like we really the volume on that candle really wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like crazy amount of volume that came in on that candle.
No, I mean, it took a lot to get up there, and we're failing. That's bad. That's not good. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't want no part of this shit. Just for the simple fact that it's too choppy. It's way too choppy.
Yeah. Well, the question now is, do we make a lower high and hold this, or do we break the low? That'll be my decision on whether I get in or stay out. Is if we break the low, I'll stay in. But if we don't break this low, I'm just gonna take my money and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I know one thing: it's too hard to break this shit. Like, this shit is way too difficult. Which tells me bulls and bears are just, they're battling it out, man. And
yeah, I'm going to break even. They just rejected my area where I got in at, so I'm just gonna go break even. That way I can't lose on the trade, but I like how we defended it.
You know, it's like, fuck, man.
If we make a lower high, then it wasn't meant to be. But if we break the low, then
we're pushing 10 o'clock.
I'll be good.
Literally done nothing. Let's take a look at the higher time frames here.
Yeah, that bullish candle got you, Jonah.
Straight up and then straight down.
that bullish candle did exactly what it was supposed to do, which was make people want to get in, and then they got trapped at the high.
That's exactly what it did. But again, the question is, will those bulls come back to defend? That's the question.
Yeah, they got to defend here. This is where they got to make their stand.
Is that the seller trying to trap more bulls so he can get rid of his liquidity? I don't know. All I know is it's too confusing for me. And when it's too confusing, I take my $200 and I say, thank you for not making
this motherfucker said, when I can't read this motherfucker, I'm
taking
this shit and going home.
And going to fuck home. Like, nope. Oh,
right, man, we're coming. We're coming for this. That was literally the shakeout. Oh, that was the shakeout. That was the shakeout right there. I'll take it. I will take it.
He said, I will take it. I went to break even. You went to break even at the right time, too. After they got down the second time, you was like, fuck this. If you come back up this time, you just gonna have to take this money.
you gonna take everything from me at this point. Like, but fuck all the bullshit. Like, you taking everything. I'm not playing with you.
Yo, this is a push right here.
Yeah,
all right, we'll come back up and read this.
Though.
15,000 one more time, and then I think we'll done.
All right, here comes the pullback.
Oh boy, these sellers are trying to squeeze price out.
My target's 4307.
Man, I think that's a good target. The bottom, basically the lows.
If we get 4307, it's like a 20-point move. And I'll be very proud of myself.
This is just a painful downtrend. God,
yeah, it definitely is. It finally broke. It finally broke though.
This shit is fucking painful.
All right,
I'm right back up.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna cover 3 of my contracts here. All right, I just covered 3 contracts there. I'm gonna start taking profit. Fuck all the bullshit. This shit is not.
I know that's right. Give me these motherfuckers. Give me this goddamn money. All right, we're at the session volume area low. Let's see if we push down.
All right. I'm officially back to being up on the day, so that is positive.
Oh, this is about to be a flush though.
I'm still holding on to 2 contracts. So.
Oh no, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like I would not be.
I can hold on, and I can actually hold on more. I can hold on for longer with just the 2 contracts, and try to really get these runners going. Yeah, because they might if we can give back, or if we can take back this area right here, it's gonna be nasty.
They're trying to flush these fucking buyers out. Buyers are in trouble. Let's see what ES Apple is doing right here. Oh yeah, buyers are in trouble right here. Motherfucking trouble. What did we get a copyright strike for? I just thought about that.
Oh, when I played that video.
The market being good to you today. How about those bills? Let's go!
Shut up, I got rug. Where the hell you come from? Where the hell did you come from? I got rug. Are you from crypto? Are you from crypto? I got rug. You got to be from crypto. Who the fuck made this profile? Was it you? Was it you? Somebody.
No, that's him.
Somebody made this profile just to piss me off. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. I got rug. You came from crypto, didn't you? Nobody. No.
He didn't come from crypto. He said he came in here last week, right? Right at the end of the show. I think you were gone. You didn't come back. So he came in here. He was like, "Man, I just got killed." He said I was buying puts all day yesterday or Friday when the market was rallying all day. I got rug was buying puts all day, and I had just finished my rant about like why you shouldn't have shorted the market today. I was like, "Yeah, you got destroyed." He was like, "Yeah, that was me." I was like, "Hey, it happens." I said, "I've been there, bro, but I'm just trying to tell you reasons why you shouldn't do it anymore, right?" So he was like, "Man, I didn't even know you had a second channel. Like, I'm definitely about to come in here on Monday." I was like, "Bet, let's get it." So here he is. I don't know. I don't like the way this price action is going. I wish Justin all the best in his trade, but hey, at the end of the day, we both about to be green on the day. But I just don't like this price action. Like, this price action is trash. And when I don't like price action, I take my money and I go the fuck home. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, we're retesting VWAP right now. I'm hoping for a failure. But I mean, I secured profit, so I'm not really tripping.
Yeah, profit, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, if I were you, I would just get out to be green on the day. So you could at least be green on a day for this particular trade. But I think if we stay below, as long as on ES, if we stay below 43.23, I think we're good.
If we push down and break this, if we push down and break this, I'm gonna move my stop to 43.20. If we can push through and break this.
Yeah, I think that's a good, because I think this is the fight for VWAP. So if they can't get back above VWAP, we're gonna flush down further.
And matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and move it down now. And then because this candle's already,
there's 10 seconds left in that candle, bro. The next candle is either going to make or break the trade.
That I put it to 43.2075. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out there. I take my profit. I'll be green on the day.
Green on the day. Like, why even stress?
It's all good.
You stressed out for fucking, not stressed out, but you've been in this trade soaking up your mental capital for fucking 35, 40 minutes. Like, fuck that shit. Give my money. Let's get the fuck on. Let's get to the next trade. You tripping.
Yeah, like I said, either way, I'm good. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this profit target, and then I'll just have my one target here. I think it might come and stop me out here. It's looking like it wants to come stop me out, but that's fine. Yeah, I'll take my money. All right, I'm stopped out. I'm green on the day. Not super green, but I'm up $60. So
I'm up $205 on the day in all 5 of my accounts. I'm super happy with that with this price action. I mean, just look back again. Justin's playing ES, but I'm just going to focus on NQ because that's what I'm trading, right? But look at this price action. Like, literally sideways trading. There hasn't been any extremes broken, right? This is exactly what we talked about this morning where we were like, hey, if we stay in this range, we can look to trade it at certain levels. But if we're going to stay in this range, there's really nothing to do until we break the extremes. So my trade this morning for I Got Rug, if you were here, I spotted buyers that came into the market right here, right? And again, you can't go wrong with the bullish or bearish sentiment. You can only be wrong if you're in at the wrong spot, right? What trades you take today? Okay, I'm gonna explain them right now. So I took one trade. So I spotted buyers that came into the market right here. So my first goal was, after I spotted buyers, I said, okay, if buyers can now break trend or break above this structure, then I'm interested in longs on the push back down. And I specifically said it. I said, I want to see an aggressive push back down to get everybody excited for the shorts. Well, we got the exact aggressive push back down, and I longed the market right here at 14,999. The market pushed up, it came back down, stopped me out for break even. I got back in at damn near the same level. And then the market rallied, pushed all the way up, and I set my stop for 20 points, or my take profit for 20 points. My target was 50 points. I got 40, didn't take it, took the 20, and then the chop came. Justin, he can explain his own trade, but that was my only trade. And once I noticed that the chop was here, like I was in between these candles, it's just the market's been moving like this. And that's what you don't want to see. You want to see the market push down, maybe chop back up, but then continue pushing down. You don't want to see the market chop up in between candles, chop down in between candles, then chop back up. Like, I don't want to trade that shit. So once I noticed that, after I saw that we didn't get this continuation, this break of structure right here, I was uninterested in the market. But Justin saw a short opportunity, which I also agree with, and I'll let him explain that to you.
Yeah, so I took a lot of trades today, but I'm taking trades on smaller size and just testing some things out and whatnot and so forth. So the first trade I took actually was a good trade. I just got stopped out, but I took a trade early in the morning looking for longs when we first started to push up, expecting us to hold this 43.20 level. And we held it perfectly. I just got stopped out. I should have waited for the pullback into this area and tried to long the market. And it would have been a nice rally. But then after that, I kind of switched my bias and tried to short the market. We had a nice little double top here. The market, even though we were rallying, if you kind of, volume's kind of been the story of the day. If you kind of continue to look at the volume hasn't really been that strong. Once we hit up here, you can see the volume kind of tried to die off a little bit. So I tried to short, got stopped out again. I stopped myself out for like 4 points. So at this point I was down. And then I basically was like, okay, I'm shorting too soon, but I still think shorts are valid. So I decided to wait until we broke 43.28 to get short again. We break 43.28, but we came back up. I didn't like the way we came back up. So I got out for a small win. It was like $18 or something like that. And then, again, still convictions with the shorts. We had this rising wedge pattern that we were talking about. And on this wedge, again, if you look at the volume down here, you can see we were on lower volume coming up here. So as soon as we rejected this, my plan was exactly the same. We break 43.28 and I want to take the market short, looking for a continuation and looking for us to break this level. So same thing happened. I got in short down here. We rallied, but I had my stop like up here somewhere. And then we made some more lower highs. So then I put my stop over here. We came all the way down. We finally broke this low, but then we immediately rallied up here. And again, looking at the volume and what I told Hobbs was like, yeah, I see this big green fucking candle that popped up, but we didn't do it on crazy high volume, right? It wasn't like, I mean, look at this candle. See how this candle, we had a lot of high volume. This candle and this candle are damn near the same size, 3.5 points. And this candle's bigger. This candle's bigger, and yet it had less volume than this candle. So this candle didn't really, it scared me. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I was like, okay, well, if we reject this here, we're gonna be in for a massive move because of the fact that a lot of people probably try to get long on this candle up here, having that FOMO of seeing a 4.25 point candle come up, right? So we reject, we break the low. I took a trim right here for 3 contracts, and then I got fully out like up here, I think at 43.20. So yeah, I caught a pretty good banger. That was basically a 10 point trade with most of my contracts. So I got like I think at least a 2-to-1, maybe even closer to a 3-to-1 on that trade. But yeah, I think this thing's going to continue to flush now. Again, you can see we're kind of getting that that wedge pattern forming, and this one is even weaker than the last one. On top of that, we also got we're also kind of struggling to get back above 43.21. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think honestly the trading day was good. It's not over with yet, but I think ultimately we want to come back down to this 43.07, 43.10 level where you can see there's a lot of buying and selling happened down here. So I think ultimately that's where the market wants to go. But I don't know, could be wrong.
Yeah, I got a slightly different consensus in regards to where we're trying to go, but I think Justin and I are kind of looking at the market the same, right? Like my consensus on where the market's trying to go is I have strong conviction in this area right here, right? Until 14.972 breaks, I'm not convinced the market wants to sell off. If we get below 14.972 and this low right here at 14.949, then I'm more convinced the market wants to sell off, right? Just because overnight we've literally consolidated at this level the entire time, right? And I was in a paper trade last night and I was trading from my bed while watching that shitty ass Cowboys game. But I literally drew a line and said, this shit won't break. Like, because I was illustrating it to somebody that was texting me about it. And literally every time we've come down here, I've looked for longs, right? So once we came down here this morning and we pushed up, I was like, okay, now I'm looking for longs in this area, all right? So if you got long with me and short with Justin, you won both trades, right? Like, because the trade ideas are there. It's just you have to realize that this market is not going to push too far. But if you got in long here, that was a 7-to-1 risk reward. We got in at 14.99, right? You put your stops below the lows, that's 15 points. You're risking 15 points. This thing went to 60. It made almost 70 points. So, I didn't get all of that because, I was being a little bitch. It is what it is. Things I got to work on. But at the same time, my trade ideas were there. And my trading day was very successful. Although I didn't make a lot of money, but I mean, the grand scheme of things, I made $200, right? Which in what 15 minutes, 10 minutes, which is more than what most people make all day, right? So you have to think about trading on a smaller scale before you can think about trading on a larger scale, right? I think a lot of us fall in love with, I made $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 today. But the reality is that that's possible. But what is more sustainable is strategy, right? And key levels and having a plan. That's sustainable. And then once you nail down that and you can't see it, you see it all the time, you just take the same trade every single time. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure I'm taking the same trades every single day. Like, I want y'all to get to the point where I know exactly where Hobbs is going to trade, right? I know exactly where Justin is going to look to trade because I want my trades to look damn near identical every single day. And if those trades don't show up, I just don't trade the market.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, bro.
I got rug. My bad, bro. Honestly, I'll leave Hobbs chart up for the most part, but my background is gray. I used to have a black background, but I try to get it as dark as possible with my layout. But yeah, it's gonna stay this way just because I like to look at it. So, but I'll leave it off the chart, or I'll leave it off the stream as much as possible and have Hobbs's stream running if it helps your eyes.
Why I changed mine, because I noticed on my replays of the videos that I was doing, like the black just popped more, and then the yellow and blue made the candle structure just look a little better for the eyes. So
yeah, I like looking at this. It just helps me out. So, but yeah. And right now, it looks like bulls are really trying to push this price back up. Could be creating another lower high, though. We're still chilling within that little range that we got going on. So
yeah, right from that same area, right? We just haven't broke range. Like for me, down here, I can't look to short the market because the market hasn't proven that the market can break these lows. Until the market proves to me that it can break these lows, I would be 100% looking for longs down here. If the market proves that it can break, then I'll start to look for shorts in this area if we come back up here. But market hasn't proven that to me. sellers are stepping in aggressively, trying to break these lows, and they're just not doing it. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Mix that with the fact that the banks are closed today. I'm pretty sure my trading day is over. I can just tell you that right now.
Oh, nah, my trading day is definitely done. I had to fight hard to get all the money back that I lost plus be up. So
has completed. That's for damn sure. I might spend the rest of my day just hanging out, catching up on sleep, chatting with Justin about the trades that we took, because I think our plan was to kind of trade only half a day today anyway. So
yeah, because we're moving into. I mean, the good thing was that today presented some pretty good opportunities to trade, more than I thought would present itself. So
see, aren't you glad I got you out of that mindset this morning?
Well, I mean, I was gonna trade regardless.
I know, but you know how like subconsciously we've done that before, where we talk ourselves the trading day before we
and then it'd be the best day ever.
The best day ever. We'd be like, fuck, man, like I should have never come to the market with a bias.
Right.
When you said it, I was like,
son of a bitch.
Some bitch.
But yeah, I think the market wants to come back down. At least like this I think this may have been the poke your head out and see what's up, and then be like, all right, it's time to come back down. I mean, actually, looking at ES, we almost filled the gap. Honestly,
who the fuck is selling a Tesla stock?
They need to stop,
bro. Justin, quit selling, man. Quit dumping the chart.
I'm not. It's Elon, not me. Some shit.
Yo,
it looks like NQ is about to come back down. Damn, Jonah, if you just would have hung out with me in them shorts, you would have absolutely printed, because you got in short way earlier than I did.
You know Jonah a bull, man. He a forever bull.
Nah, fuck all that. Jonah is reformed. Jonah sees some bulls or some bears, and he'd be like, "Hey man, time to bear down, bro. Time to bear down with bears."
Jonah is on whatever team is winning.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. Jonah, you working today, or you got the day off?
And then shout out to all 16 members or people that are in the chat. Thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your time with us today. We're going to keep the stream a little bit relatively short today.
I'm thinking I got another hour in me.
Yeah, we'll probably do another hour or so. I want to play some video games. I want to just relax. Like, honestly, I feel like today was going to be a shortened day just because the market's doing exactly what I thought it was going to do. It was going to be super choppy, and I don't want to waste any more mental capital. We took some good trades. I had the long setup. Justin called the short setup. They both were quality trades. I think if you're choosing to trade our trades, which some people do, it is what it is. I don't care. But if you're choosing to trade our trades, like, you had two really great setups to the downside and back up to the upside. So if you like what you see here and you want us to continue to grow and increase the community, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share us on your socials. Follow us at the Crypto Shop with 2 P's, at Seals the Gains with an S, not a Z. And or if you want to keep this information all to yourself, then don't like the stream. Don't like the stream and don't share this shit. Keep it here, baby. Keep it small.
Don't do that. That was a joke. Don't do that. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit the like button. Damn.
You look at you. Yeah, this is looking like another weak ass uptrend that's about to get sold into.
Yeah, I mean, guys, reserve your mental capital, because I would like to remind you what type of week we're about to have, right? This is about to be a crazy week when it comes to volatility, right? There's a member of FOMC member Jefferson is speaking at 1:30 Eastern today, but that's not even the tip of the iceberg, right? Not even the tip of the iceberg. Let's go to tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have small business index at 6 a.m., which really doesn't do anything. But we got wholesale inventories month over month at 10 a.m. Eastern. We got Waller speaking. Kashkari is speaking all through the market at some point tomorrow. And now the market is absolutely dumping, by the way. But October 11th, we have core PPI month over month. And then Waller speaks again at 10:15. Bond auctions at 1 o'clock. Then at 2 p.m., the big dog, FOMC meeting minutes. Now, granted, I don't really think the market should react crazily, but it always does to these minutes. Like it doesn't matter what's in them. If they see something they don't like, i.e. the Fed fund rate changes, the market's going to dump, guaranteed. All right, or pump. So we don't know. But then we go into the 12th. Guess what? We got CPI right after that on Thursday. So reserve your mental capital. You don't have to trade every day. I traded today because my setup showed itself, but I'm okay with not trading on certain days. I'd already reserved my last plan of the day. If you watch the pre-market plan, was if I don't get anything that I want, I'm okay with not taking any trades. And then the USD unemployment claims come out that day as well. Natural gas comes out at 10:30, and right after that, crude oil inventories come out. And if you've been watching the war, no matter what side of it you're on, it doesn't matter to me. I don't get into that shit. I'm not that dude. But I can tell you this: if there's a war that happens in the Middle East, I don't care if it has to do with oil or not. The oil prices are going to jump through the effing roof, and that's going to cause the market to sell off. So just know, like in my brain, that's what I'm looking at this information for. I'm looking at this information of the war saying, hey, this could potentially cause a massive dump, and it's because of the oil. But we'll see. 30-year bond auction again at 1 o'clock, and then the federal budget balance at 2 p.m. So this week will not be short of catalyst and volatility. As a matter of fact, this is probably one of the most volatile weeks we've had in regards to scheduling in quite some time. So again, just be aware of that, and don't wear yourself out, blow your accounts, do whatever it is that gets you all pissed off, right? So by the time Thursday rolls around, you're out of bullets, right? Like I'm trying to reserve my ammo because I know what's coming. Like I know the market, ain't how NQ moves. Like look at this. Let me show you something on the hour chart. Look at this. Look at the hour chart. If this isn't the definition of sideways trading, literally we've gone up only to come right back down to the same level. Now we're coming up, probably pushed down a little bit lower, but the question you got to ask yourself is, have we broken this level? The answer is no, right? We take this box off, and I said it this morning, and I'll say it again. Until we officially break and hold below 14.972, this market's not going anywhere. Look at this. We peeped our head down right to 14.965, and guess what happened? We found more buyers, right? So just understanding the market structure will keep you out of a lot of dumb shit. If you find yourself trading the market when the market's down here and you're trying to get short right here, you're too late. Wait till the market comes back up here, then short it, if you're convinced that the market's going to short. If you find yourself longing the market up here, you're too late. Wait till the market comes back down and then long it, right? Whatever you're thinking, you're probably right. It's your timing you probably have to work on, right? Because that's what I had to work on. I've been working on it for weeks. But this weekend, Justin and I, we both worked on it like aggressively. I back tested, I'm not going to lie, about 3-4 months. 3-4 months worth of charting. I'm not going to lie to you. That means I went back into replay mode and I went all the way back to about June. And I started back testing every single New York session from June till today, or till yesterday or Friday. And I'm going to do it again. Why? Because that's the work that you have to put in to be not only confident, but good with what you do. I don't want to just be normal. I want to be exceptional at trading. And in order to be exceptional at something, you have to put the hours in. If somebody is up here trying to teach you some shit and they telling you they learned trading in 6 months, 3 months, they're a fucking lie. They're lying to you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Either that or they're some type of genius, right?
Or they just put in the work super early.
Or either that or they put the work super early. But even then, to me, you had to put the work in enough time. Like if you started trading for 6 months, you probably put in a lot of work before that 6 months started, right? My point is that nothing comes overnight. This ain't, shout out to all my crypto people, but this ain't fucking crypto, right? Like you gotta put the work in. And once you put the work in, you'll feel way more comfortable. You know how comfortable I felt when I took this trade? I felt very confident in this trade. The other thing I got to work on is just my emotions while I'm in the trade, which is, hey, I'm up X amount of dollars. I don't want to give that back. Let me move my price. Let me move my stop to this level. Guess what? I did that today. That was a mistake that I regret. I moved my price target. I moved my take profit to right here, and I got in right here, and I moved my take profit here. And guess what? I got stopped out. Price came down. What is this? This is 19 or 20. I got stopped out at 20. Price came down to 14, and then rocketed up to my take profit. That's something that I got to work on emotionally. I got to be okay with giving back all my gains and saying, okay, let me just go to break even, maybe a half a tick or a tick more, and say, okay, as long as price continues, I should hit my take profit.
I think that right there is honestly the hardest part. But I'll tell you what helped me a little bit on the trade that I took. I think what helped me is knowing the overall trend was at this moment was down, and that pullbacks are just going to happen, and they suck because it sucks to watch like mentally. Even in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, I was up like $100 something bucks, right? So being up $100 and watching it all go back down to zero, break even, up 20, up 30, back, like it really sucks to give that amount of money back. But I knew that the overall trend was down and that there was a potential for us to continue on that downtrend and come down even lower. And as soon as we started to sell off, I said, okay, now I'm going to break even. If we do make the higher low, then I'm just wrong and buyers are stepping up. But if we can break the low, then I'm in a much better position to where I can take profit, I can hold whatever. You know what I mean? And I think, and to be honest, I really think that sizing down also helps with that a lot. Yep. Because then you're not like, I don't know, it doesn't hurt so bad. Because I know if I was in 2 contracts right there, I would have been up like $700. Giving back $700 really hurts. And then only for it to dump down to be up like 1,000. And then you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. You know what I mean? But if you start with a smaller size, because I mean, this is just how we like to trade too. Because I know a lot of y'all just are super scalpers. So y'all get up your 4 or 5 or 15, 20 points, whatever on NQ, and you'll just get out. But I want to look for the bigger move, right? I want the 50 to 60 points. I want the 10 to 20 points on ES. But to be able to get that, you got to be able to hold through the pullbacks, and you got to have that conviction. And I think that just comes with sizing down, so you can see it. Because once you see it over and over and over again, you're like, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'm comfortable with this thing pulling back on me, because I know that a pullback is it just leads to the price coming down even lower than it was before. So I think that really helped me today, just to be like, you know what, fuck it. It's come back on me now. I have conviction. I like how this candle came up. It came up really bullish. Shout out to Jonah, because Jonah, it's funny how Jonah does this to both of us, but Jonah gave me more conviction when he got in long, because I was like, okay, a lot of people are going to be like Jonah and get in long off this big ass candle because it looks good. Because I would do that. If I wasn't in short, I would have definitely got in long being like, oh, this is the candle that's about to go. And then that's how the market tricks you. They trick you. And we talked about this too, where the market will put these amazing candles in front of you like, hey man, don't miss this move. You might want to come catch it. And then next thing you know, it hits you with the reversal and you're down. You're like, motherfucker, the market hates me. But it's all the game. You got to look at the trend. If the trend is down, even on a shorter time frame, if the trend is down, then longing these candles, you got to look at it more like, okay, this candle was a big ass green candle, but it's only that way so that more sellers can get involved, not for more buyers to come in. Until we make some type of market switch where we can't break the lows anymore, you just can't be trading the market long. So
yeah, and that's again what we're seeing again, right? And that just goes with having a plan, in my opinion, right? Like having a strategy and having a plan, right? If you guys remember when the market took off up here, I specifically said, now I'm looking for longs. Why? Because it hit all of my check boxes. And I'll go through this again. For those of you that don't have a strategy or maybe want to have a strategy, I'm going to break down my strategy in a nutshell. It's very fucking simple. One, I trade supply and demand. However, as you can see this morning, there is no supply and demand to trade off of, right? The nearest demand zone is down here. The nearest supply zone is way the fuck up here. So does that mean I don't take a trade? No. Supply and demand can be formed on smaller time frames, right? Me and Justin had a big fight about this over the weekend. Supply and demand, break and retest, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, understand your strategy. Here's how I understand it. if on the 5 minute, the first thing I like to look for, and I told my Discord this, I even wrote it down and pinned it to the top of the Discord. And y'all mad at me for sharing and just be mad at me. But the first thing I like to look for is I like for buyers or sellers to identify themselves as aggressive buyers or sellers into the market. Step one, identification of buyers or sellers. Right here, aggressive 3 candle patterns with also long wicks to the bottom, right at the lows, at a key level indicates buyers want to push price up. All right, boom, check. After I identify where they are on the 5 minute time frame, I draw a box, literally indicating this entire wick, engulfing this entire candle. And I say, okay, somewhere, if price comes anywhere in this box, I'm gonna look for bullish candle patterns on a lower time frame after we break structure. So step 2, break of structure. Okay. Step 2. Well, where can I identify a break of structure? To the upside, right here. See this? This is structure. This structure was built in the pre-market, right? Right here. This right here, make it yellow so you guys can see it, was built in the oh, that didn't work. Let's go with red. Okay, there we go. This structure right here was built in the pre-market. Therefore, it's still a structure. I just need to see if price is going to get above it. Well, we came out bullish. The next candle pushes above the structure. We pull back. Buyers defend and get above the structure, but they run out of exhaustion. They run out of power up here. This is where Justin took his first short. He was just a little late, in my opinion. He got short down here at the bottom. The next time he took the short, I think he won on the trade, and price pushed down aggressively.
I won on both my. I lost on one short, but I won on the other 2. I just took a really small one on the first one.
I thought. So now, as Justin was getting short, I was like, perfect. This is exactly what I want. I want people to think the market is selling off, and it did sell off, right? It's not a to think, because the market gave the impression that it wanted to sell off. As soon as Justin got in short, I said, okay, bet. Let me see how we react to VWAP. We broke VWAP. Fine. Now, everybody that has the strategy of shorting below VWAP, guess what they did? They all got short right here, right? No question about it. A ton of people got short right here, expecting a breakdown of price, not understanding that on the 5 minute, we had already created demand. So what did I do? I went down to the 2 minute and I said, okay, now I went down to the 1 minute. I said, now I'm looking for a bullish candle that shows me that buyers are interested down at my level. This was my level at 14,988. Right after that, we had this aggressive candle pushed up. I let price come down or let price push up. I didn't buy on this candle. I allowed price to push back down. And as price was pushing up, I got long at what I considered to be somewhat of the bottom, right? 14.99. Price came back up, came back down, stopped me out, and I got right back in because it was my plan. I said, if it stops me out and it still looks bullish, I'll get back in. Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have just stayed in the trade and let it stop me out below the lows, right? And then price continued in my favor, and we started the uptrend, right? So the other thing that I like to look for, I gave you 3 or 4 steps just right there, right? But the last thing I want to look for is how we react at key levels, right? Key level for me is when we got back above this structure. Look how aggressive price was at this structure. We pushed through it, and I should have held. And what I do for price target, I usually try to focus on a 1 to 4 risk reward or the next level to where bears probably stepped in, which would be these highs. And I even said it. I said I wanted the highs, but I bitched up. And look where we went to. That was a 1 to 6 risk reward. If I was to put this in here, for those that don't understand risk reward, I got in at 14,999 right here, right? Stop below the lows right here. So a 14 point stop, and target was the highs. That's a 4.3 to 1 risk reward. I'll take that trade every single day, right? And knowing that part of it, and I might start doing this actually. I might start using my long position tool before I take the trade.
I tried to.
Part of it, I should have just mentally been like, look, it's just a 1 point risk. Not a 1 point, but it's a 1 trade risk. I'm risking one trade to win 4, right? No matter what's going on in the trade, that's the part that I have to hold conviction on. Same thing with Jay's trade, right? And because it's kind of hard to see his shit. He did the same thing, right? He took the trade somewhere around here. Where'd you get in, Jay? You were on ES, sorry.
I got in at 43.28. 43.28.
And again, Justin and I have different trading strategies, but we look for similar things, right? So he got in right here at 4328 to the downside, right? What was your stop?
It was 4.331. It was like the top 4.33150.
All right. Now, and your target was the lows down here, right?
Yeah, I was targeting 43, but 4307 was the ultimate target, but I ended up trimming. But yeah,
and even then, at the low,
what I actually got, what I actually ended up getting was like more than a 2-to-1. But
yeah, and that's what I ended up getting. I got like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1. So the reason why these risk rewards, for those of you that might not know, as we're pushing right back out, and I'll show you this trade as well, because I didn't take this trade because I'm pretty much done trading. But this was another trade that would have worked out in my favor too. Every time we come back down to these lows, I've said it 1,000 times. Every time we come back to these lows, look at what the market's doing down here. We get down here, I look for an aggressive candle. If I was to trade this, if I was going to trade this, I would have been trading this on the 1 minute. Justin, can you please tell people where I would have got in it? I know you already know. But
what, on the 1 minute when we came back?
Yep. Can you see it? I know you see it.
I mean, I'm assuming you would have got in after we broke the. We kind of had a head and shoulders, but after we broke the high.
Yep. So I would have got in right here. This candle.
Okay. Because you got your little evening star.
I got my fucking morning star pattern, right?
Morning star. Yeah, yep. But would you have gotten in on the candle close of the next candle, or would?
No, I would have gotten in on the candle close of this 1 minute. Once I saw this. Once I see this aggressive selling come in, and then I recognize doji candle close, I'm in. It don't even matter where this candle close. I'm in on the closure of it, and I'm setting my stop below the lows. Because that entry is 1971, right?
Yeah, we're coming right back up to the highs. We're just ranging today.
Oh no, we're pushing. This is about to be an aggressive push. So that entry is 1971. You go right back to the highs. You put your stop below the lows. That's a 12-to-1 risk reward, right? So the trade, having a trading plan, a trading strategy, save this shit. Because if you don't have one, I just gave you one for free, right? Like most motherfuckers will charge you $1,500 to tell you that. Save that shit and
go back test it.
Go back test it.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, I am 100% confident in my trading style. The only thing that I need to polish up with my strategy, nothing. The only thing I need to polish up is my execution and my ability to hold through pullbacks. Once I get there, I'm probably gonna get the fuck off of YouTube, and I'm gonna go open up my Discord again and invite you guys to learn from me and Justin.
Yeah, my style is a little bit different. Shout out to you, I Got Rugs. I went ahead and changed my layout because I can do it real fast, just so you guys can stomach seeing it, I guess. But I was playing support and resistance today, right? I was doing it intraday, right? So before the market opened, I already had 423 and 407 levels marked out just because of the overnight session top. This was the tops right here. I think if we scroll down, yep. So this was the top of the range right here, right? I mean, tomatoes with how high or low you want to get, but so this is the top of the range, and then the bottom of the range was down here, right? Yeah, we broke through, but we ended up coming back. I mean, you could argue that 4,300 is the bottom, but it's all semantics at the end of the day, right? But what I was looking at was, first off, how do you identify buying? Through just candles, right? You do it with the wicks, right? Every time you see these bottom wicks, buyers were present here defending this area. So said, okay, obviously my initial thing was to long the market here, which would have worked out, right? And then we had this nice little flag before we pushed out. But when I actually tried to short the market up here, this area at 43.28 was resistance. I mean, or it turned into support. See, we got through here with a pretty strong aggressive candle, and we came back down and we couldn't break this area, right? I mean, sure, I could move it up to here, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Even if I move it up to here, I mean, it still works out, right? So we finally got below this area, right, where I tried to short the first time, and we immediately got back above it. So my thought was, okay, well, I'm going to cut this trade and get a little bit of profit. And my next idea was, okay, I knew that this area up here at 4335, which has been on my chart for months, or it's been on my chart for weeks now. Like every single time we come up here, we reject. So I said, okay, as my tool doesn't want to work for me. Okay. I said, okay, this is the current high of the day, right? If we come back up and we can't get above this high, I want to look to short the market. However, I also know that 43.28-ish area is acting as support, because look, we got below it. When we got back above it, what did we use as support? 43.28. So in my brain, I'm like, okay, I know that I got to wait for this to break for us to get below it. Now, what I could have done is let this break, close, retest, and then short it. So, I mean, I could relook at that, or I could try to get in a little bit before the break. But again, I knew that I was going to have to wait and let this break. So it broke. We came back up, but we actually ended up retesting this trend and failed. And we were making, again, looking at the overall structure and another thing for conviction as well, waiting for the trend to break. If we draw a trend line, you can see where this trend ended up breaking. We had this nice uptrend. I could even draw it down here. Oh, no, I can't draw it down there. Whatever. We had this little uptrend right here. Bounce, 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 break, come back up, retest this area, put in a lower high. And then all I wanted to see for that sweet confirmation was this area breakdown. In the meantime, I was also watching NQ, Microsoft, Apple. All the stocks were also coming down as well. So I said, okay, I'll take a short. And then I put my stop up here. I gave myself like 3 points, whatever. We came back up and then we came down. And then like Hobbs said, I knew certain areas were going to be areas where we could potentially bounce, right? Using the wicks, I knew that this area where we bounced previously was a potential bounce area. We got below it, which I liked, but then look right here. We have another support area where we bounced early in the morning. So I said, okay, I know this is an area where we might bounce. We bounced, I held through, and the downtrend continued. And then again, why I decided to cut over here is because of these two candles. I saw these two candles come into play, and look at where we're at. We're at this area. This area was where buyers were once present. We had a flag. We came back in. We held it. We held this flaggish area right here where we flagged. And then look what happened when we came back into it. We bounced and we rallied our asses off right back into this high area, right? So now we got to wait and see. I think Hobbs is right. I mean, it looks like we want to break this area. We're rejecting right now, but if we put in a new high, then this thing's going to come up to this 4351 level. But it doesn't matter which chart you're looking at, whether it's NQ, which here's my nasty ass. Well, NQ does matter a little bit because NQ is not as strong as ES, but ES is leading NQ right now. So this is another thing to be aware of: is ES is stronger than NQ, or SPY is stronger than QQQ right now. But as we continue to break here, maybe you say, okay, this uptrend is it's not a strong uptrend, but it's had its moments of strength. So maybe an idea would be, okay, I want to see this break above this area, come back and retest and hold, and then I'll look to take the market long, right? Speculating that we're going to continue up to this area up here. But if this fails, then maybe again, because you see this same area is acting as support. Yet again, we get above it and it acts as support right here at 4328, right? So maybe again, you say, okay, well, if we fail 4328, then we just put in a triple top here, and I'm speculating the market's going to go lower. So let me go ahead and get in short here, right? That's how I've been kind of playing today, just based off of levels in the market that have been acting as support and resistance. That I say, okay, if we can get below here with strong selling, then I'll look to short the market, targeting whatever area. Shorts would be a little bit more tough in my opinion right now, just because of the way the market looks. It looks like it wants to go up higher, but that's why I'd much rather short down here than short up here before the selling starts. because that's one thing that's been kind of getting me in a little bit of trouble is trying to short the market a little bit too early. But if we can get below here, then I think shorts back down to at least this low would be valid. And then if not, even down to 43.07, where ultimately I think the market could potentially return to. So
yeah, and I think I personally like the longs. So I just ignore everything that happens at the top up here, and I just wait till we come back down. Like I'm paper trading short now, but again, I'm not doing anything else. But I just like the longs just because I feel more comfortable at those levels. And it seems like when we drop at the top, it seems like when we drop so fast that it's hard for me to get an entry where I feel comfortable with. But when we come to the bottom, we actually produce some candle structure that I can trade. At the tops is like straight flush, you know what I'm saying? But at the bottoms is like, oh, okay, we consolidate and then we dump, you know? So just,
we're kind of consolidating here though. So we're kind of consolidating here.
Yeah, on the one. Yeah, no, I like it. I'm just referring to what previously happened earlier. Like, it's tomato. Like it is what it is. Like when we came up on the 1 minute, on at least on NQ at 925. God damn, these buyers.
Really, Emmett? You see this? Emmett says, Topstep free reset code for a limited time. Not sure how many minutes left. Fire October 32.
Oh yeah, they did that on their channel the other day.
Huh.
Yeah. So reset your accounts if you need to reset.
I'm good. I don't need to reset my account whatsoever. I'm green on the day. My account's already halfway to being my account's almost halfway to being funded.
Yep.
On this other account. So, I'm chilling. I'm not in any rush to get this other account funded. So
let's go though.
Jonah, you're back.
Oh, Jonah came back. I don't know what's up with my headphones. They've been charging for a minute and there's just like no power on them at all.
Jonah, are you working today? Oh damn. Your kids don't have school today? Damn, they got school over here in Florida. My kids are in school. Thank God. Oh yeah, bro. We're both done trading. Both me and Hobbs are like, ain't no reason really to put any risk on the table right now. I mean, I think shorts could be good in this area, but I'm not touching it.
They'll just be good.
I'll wait till I'm green. I'll wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna end up journaling my trades, going back, reviewing, and yeah. But I'm not playing with this market. This market, no sir. I'll paper trade this short though. All right, bro. See you tomorrow. Later. He said later to you. He's gone already. Don't respond. Don't respond. He's already gone. Just
I can't hear him anyway.
Don't respond. Just don't say nothing.
He said, just let it go. Let it go. He said, don't respond. Just let it go. That's funny.
Trying to see. I got so many Twitter notifications going on right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the market definitely wants to push down off of this, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, I guess Fire Alarm 109 was also a code you could use as well.
Yeah, Friday. Remember, I don't know if you saw my tweet. I retweeted them, and I was like, yeah, this is why I fuck with Topstep, because they do shit like this. Like if you watch their stream, they was like, for the next 15 minutes, if you need to reset your account, go ahead and reset it. It's on us. I was
that's like, fire.
That is what brings people to your platform. Like, that's
fire. Hell yeah, and they don't lose anything from it, really. Lose
anything, because if you suck, you gonna have to pay again later anyway.
Right. They see it like, okay, we giving them this freebie, and then they're gonna go nuts, blow their account, and then we give them another freebie. Let's go.
Topstep.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna try taking a short here, paper trade short.
Okay,
I like what I'm seeing.
I think I've been in a short. I don't know how I was doing. Oh, I got stopped out. Son of a. Yeah, I'm a short with you.
I'm paper trading this short.
I don't know. We're kind of building value right here, though.
We are building value.
I like longs up here, honestly. I'll look for the shorts if we get into 15046 on NQ, and I think it's. Oh no, we're above that area.
They still doing it? I don't know. Emmett said that
Oct 32. So if you just type it in, when you go to the reset, just type it in. There should be a promo code thing down at the bottom. But type the promo code in and see if it works. If it works, they're still doing it. If it doesn't, then just cancel the payment.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, I know that the last time they did it, they were doing it. It was like really fast, like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I saw that notification from somebody else. It was like an hour ago. So, but Emmett said they were doing it for Fire October Oct 32. So you can try it.
Yeah, just keep your ear to the street. Look, everybody left our stream and went over there.
Right, they all went over there. They was like, "Oh, they doing this?" I have half a mind to go buy another account, try to get it funded, blow it real fast, and then put in the code for the
price action. If it was a volatile day, you could definitely do that. But yeah, there ain't enough price action.
Nah, you're right. It's too slow. I'm just chilling. I'm paper trading this short. I like the rejection we're getting. I'm seeing a lack of buying up at the highs. So, see what happens. I got a 3-point stop. So,
yeah, I love today. Today was exactly what I thought it was going to be, but we also found opportunities to trade the market the right way. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because I took I think, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 trades on the day.
Yeah, I took
not bad.
I took 2 trades on the day. One was break even, the other one was for 200, 2 to 1. So can't complain whatsoever.
Yeah, I was 2 for 4. 2 for 4 on the day.
I'm trading 25 micros, bro. It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, the market just gapped down.
You see the price? Oh, we about to push down from this level.
Yep, about to push down, potentially try to get into this 43.28 level. That 43.28 level's got to break, but this level also has to break too. This was a 1-minute rally-based rally, which I don't put too much stock in, but
here. The cat's in the window.
We had a nice round down in price. Yeah, everybody was like, "Man, fuck this. Let's go to Topstep."
Bro, where is that, man? I agree with Patrick. I used to be like, "Man, you just getting paid." But I mean, he is getting paid, but he ain't wrong.
Oh, I don't think he's wrong. I don't think he's wrong at all.
He ain't fucking wrong. I will give you guys this little nugget that I'm watching. On the 1 minute, I'm watching this potential inverse head and shoulders that look like it wants to form. It's just taking its sweet ass time. But if we come back down one more time, right? Now, one would argue that we might have already formed it here, but I don't think so. I think that the head and shoulders is here, and then price comes down one more time. And if we come down here and we find buyers here, this will be my next trade. If that happens, I will take this trade back up. So
I think I'd be looking for the micro pattern and not go to the 5 minute.
The 5 minute looks the same. So this would be the shoulder. I mean, you could argue that it's already happened, right? If you look here, but I mean, it happens multiple times. It doesn't have to happen once, but I would say based off this pattern, this head right here needs to be retested. Like, we need to test this shoulder here. And if we come down there, I'll be more than willing to trade the market long right there.
The only problem is we already broke the alleged neckline. Well, maybe not though. Maybe not. Maybe the neckline. I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Well, the neckline is right where I got the line drawn, right where it says inverse head and shoulders. That's the neckline right there. So one could argue, I said, like I said on the mic.
The neckline is above, not below.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, up here. I mean,
yeah.
However you want to look at it, like you could say that at least the way that I look at it, to me, this area right here is where the shoulder is formed. And yes, this. Oh, the fuck! I'm a fucking cat, man. I swear to God, I almost killed this.
Kill it. Throw it away.
Yeah, kill it. Throw it away. Yeah, you could argue that the neckline up here, but just know he just got. I other account
Hey,
back.
that's
Let's
that's
go,
that's what up, Tay.
Yeah, when it
That's
was
what's up.
already dead, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good for free. Yeah, you can't beat that, bro. Especially if you're doing like a 150K account. Like, come on. That's beautiful, man. I'm happy.
Well, actually, the good thing about Topstep is that all the account resets cost the exact. Well, I guess it's the same as every.
Yeah, but you're getting a bigger opportunity for free.
Oh no! I agree. I'm happy for you, Tay. I'm happy for you, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, because I don't know. I'm just looking at it. I'm just watching to see how we react to this. That's the only trade that I would be willing to take.
Yes. Oh, they just swept the market. This I went from being up 50 to up 325. Oh shit!
Yeah, come on down.
They just swept the fuck out the market. Oh my god! Say on God.
Say oh God. Yeah, I know, bro. You could choose any account. No, you can't choose any account. What I was saying was, you could choose. Any account size. Every account size is a $50 reset, no matter what the account size is.
Yeah.
But for the promo code, you could have chosen any of your accounts and reset any of them. But if you got a 150K account, it's $150 a month. But all of the accounts are a $50 reset. Doesn't matter if it's a 50K account, 100K account, or 150K account. They're all a $50 reset. Topstep's the best in my opinion. There isn't one I'm not paid from.
And the first reset is half off too. So it's the first reset on every account's only $25.
Yeah, it's $25 for the first resets.
God damn, this dude flushed the market.
Money, bro. Ain't no look. Justin, you ready to go? Because I'm not. I'm ready to go do something else. I'm
scared, bro. I'm in this paper trade right now, and I just want to practice holding through. I'm up like 3 points. Jesus Christ. I did not see that flush coming.
Yeah, they ate that shit right back up. Too.
They're trying. That damn 43.28 level on ES, man. It's fucking holding strong. Just got the free reset. Was in 5 minis on that dump. Already halfway funded. That's a top step. You crazy, Amit. Look, Emmett came into Discord. Emmett was like, "Yeah, man. So I'm up X amount of dollars. I'm not gonna tell you how much he was up. He was like, "Yeah, man. I just need to practice not trading. I just need to not trade." This man came back. Yeah, so I reset my account. It was free. I'm halfway funded.
Why are you trying to get more accounts funded if you already got 3
backup accounts?
Backup accounts. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to get all 5 funded at one time.
Yeah, I'm trying to move over to Tradeovate. So I want to get 3 Tradeovate accounts funded.
Come on back home, bro. Come on back home, bro. We miss you over at Tradeovate, bro.
Thanks to Patrick Whalen. Oh, you're on Topstep too. Thanks to Patrick. Okay, got you. Yeah, Patrick. It's Patrick. I mean, I've pretty much tried almost every prop firm you could think of.
That dude, he cares about the people. He's just he's just an asshole. He's different. You know what I'm saying? He built different, but he give a fuck about the people. That's what I appreciate about him. So
does Topstep offer Tradeovate? Yes, Rick, it does.
Tradeovate.
They just brought it back.
They just brought back Tradeovate like a week ago. That's why I went over there because that's what I was waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
They got Quant Tower, Tradeovate. See, and this is why I ain't want to fucking
Ninja. Well, I was already in short before the dump even happened.
I know. I was just saying this is why I bet you that dump made a lot of people get short.
Probably. It probably did make a lot of people get short. That is the one problem with those sweeps is people see the sweeps, they try to get short and then they get ate up. But hopefully this can continue. Either way, I don't know. I'm in a paper trade.
Best thing to do, in my knowledge, if I was a scalper, if I ever see a sweep, I'm doing the opposite. Every time I see a sweep of the market up or down, I short it or long it immediately. That seems to be the highest quality trade in the market. It's like a guarantee. If somebody sweeps the market, just long it back up.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone will say something stupid on the news and the market will just get scared and tank.
I don't know. I'm just reserving. I don't know the rest of the week.
Price action wise, it's been pretty shitty. Like we really haven't gone anywhere. Oh my god.
Type of weird shit over here. See? This is why I gotta get the fuck off.
Don't get us banned on YouTube for showing.
Right? Like I didn't even mean to show that. God, now it's on the fucking replay. Let me take this shit out. He said, "Don't get us banned off of YouTube." Hey man, I ain't trying to, bro. All right, here comes the push out of this level here.
Damn.
We're trying to comfort Justin ass.
They are. They're trying to come for me. But we have conviction.
BS is getting rejected. I mean, Apple's getting rejected too. So let's see what happens. I'm very, very pleased with my trading day today.
Oh,
I feel like all of that homework that I did this weekend paid off. I feel really good about the trading day today. And even though I missed the second trade, I knew it was coming. So I like it.
we're just getting more bulls to short this market. That's all we're doing. Just getting more bulls so we can come back down, even more aggressive.
Come back down. I want to long the market.
Who will make you a millionaire on the next bull run? Volt, Pepe, Maine, or Stewie? I know none of those besides Pepe and Volt. Daniel Gayton.
Oh, is he still talking?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Apparently, the answer is MMAI. That's the answer.
Yeah, that wasn't even a choice.
This is due to calculations being based on linear scale. Man, don't showcase it. Just fucking put the alert. All right, I got an alert set for my inverse head and shoulders idea. I'm gonna get the fuck off here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go to Chipotle. I'm freaking hungry. It was a great day of trading.
You're about to go spend $30 on some Chipotle and about $50 on the gas.
My wife is at work and my kids are at school.
And it's still gonna cost your ass $30 to get some Chipotle. And they're gonna make sure they skimp out on the rice too. They're gonna give you just the kernel rice. You're gonna have to ask for more, and they're gonna be like, "Man, for real, you want more rice?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, I want more rice," because that's what they do at Chipotle. You gotta ask extra for everything.
This coming from the man that started the stream off eating expensive ass Starbucks.
I didn't pay for it, so it's all good.
I got it for free. You did pay for it. You married, fool.
I didn't
came out of your pocket in some form or fashion.
I didn't pay for it. I got it for free. All right, y'all.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. You out there?
Yeah, I'm done trading on the day. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow everything will actually be open. And I think the volume's gonna go nuts tomorrow since
save your mental.
We got a lot of week. We got a lot of week left, and there's a lot of potential moves that can happen. So
get prepared for the week. Do your homework. Right? If you need help back testing, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up in the DMs. We'll get a session going. I'll teach you guys all that shit, like whatever, man. Or we'll go over it in the stream the next day. It's all good. I just want you guys to be prepared for tomorrow. If you reset your account, don't waste your time trying to blow that shit. You're just gonna feel like shit tonight. You're gonna reset it again and blow it some more, and then tomorrow you're gonna be out of mental capital. Stay out of the markets. The market's moving shitty. I got an alert set for my inverse head and shoulders on NQ. I'm watching. I'll just leave you guys with this nugget. I'm watching because the last nugget I gave y'all absolutely hit. But I'm watching this level right here, right? If price comes back into this level right here, right, where this inverse head and shoulder is, that level is 14,981. If price comes back into that level, I'm looking to trade the market long. I'll get an alert on my phone when we come into that level. Otherwise, I'm gonna go do something else. I'm not gonna waste my time watching this shit. If I'm available to long it, I will. If I'm not, hey, hopefully it works out for some of you guys. But that being said, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. We are out. Peace.